We're standing on guard.
Lean on me
We're standing on guard.
when you're not strong.
We're standing on guard.
This is emotional, guys.
I love every single one of you. This week we will lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. We're standing on guard.
Lean on me
We're standing on guard.
when you're not strong.
We're standing on guard.
This is emotional, guys.
I love every single one of you. This week we will lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Wrong side, guys. Get on this side, guys.
Canada. That's right, guys. Good job. Good job. Proud of you. This is amazing.
I would like for love children. I've never done this kind of thing before. None of us have.
Keep sharing, you guys. Please, please keep sharing. This is a peaceful stand.
I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on forward. It won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Help you carry on forward. It won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
I'm Poppy, baby. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy, baby. Don't complain. Stop yelling, all you chatters in the room. I know. It's time to react because it's time when it's gonna get paid. Time to change.
There's a lot of people that believe in the Bible. Then what is that?
Races.
Is that just another one of these stories? Did they copy the Bible, or did the Bible copy them? That pisses people off when you say anything about we didn't go to the moon or flat Earth. We didn't go to the moon, flat Earth. Okay. Denial. It's the first stage of grief. Is denial. True. Really? Would a woman say that? Well, that's part of it as well. That makes you feel, whether it's your husband or what, wife, kids, they're going to remember this. And so all of us remember that Mandela, didn't I?
There's a reason why it is the frequency of love. It's the common factor that...
Who gets the house? Who gets the basement in the divorce? That's what I want to know. The moon, every freaking 4 days, it's a super blood wolf, crazy green, yellow, blue, purple moon. My career would be over if I did that. You see how it's a different game with different choices? This is so much like the simulation we live in right now. I have an experience like where the world's been in lockdown and there's military coming in the residential streets, and I was maybe a little angry, but I kind of like it. I really don't, because they want us to feel afraid because we're going to be shamed by the normal community of mainstream if you say anything. And I don't care. I don't care. Shame me. Do it. Do it.
Out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take.
Well, it's a rainy day here in Sedona. Little things make me happy, like buying a steering wheel cover. That's bedazzled. I mean, is that like... I like that. That makes me happy. I mean, not too hard to please me. Just bedazzle it. Put twinkly lights up. Put on a steering wheel cover. A little fresh lip plumper. Boom. Happy as a clam. So, we're gonna go live tonight. I don't know how there's two live streams other than that we are living in multiple dimensions and lots of different universes, and there's that chick over there and this chick here. I don't know how there's two. I don't know how to stop one, because according to my StreamYard, there's only a Facebook live stream and a YouTube live stream. So you could choose what one. If you go to Facebook, thumb up just to say hi to Zuckerberg for me. Because I'm Meta Rachel. I'm the digitalized version, the AI version of this chick right here who's about to break it down for you in a rant. That's pretty good. Someone just sent me the link to my Facebook. Well, it's supposed to be on Facebook right now at the same time. You realize that you can stream to two places at the same time, right? The only way... It's the same live stream on YouTube and I'm supposed to be streaming on both platforms. So if you guys can just stick with me here. Is there anything wrong? Is something not working? Because I had a flow going. I had a flow. And I am supposed to be, the reason I started my live stream over was so that I can be on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Oh my gosh, look, they're writing the words. They're so for all the deaf people. No, not deaf. Is it deaf people? Yeah, the deaf people can read my words. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if I say Illuminati really fast. Let's see what it says. Illuminati, 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 Illuminati. What does it say? What does it say? Oh, I did it. It did. It went all right. Good for the AI picking up on the words I'm saying. Illuminati, Illuminati, Illuminati. It's fun for me. For all the deaf people, not deaf people. Is it deaf people? It's not blind people. It's deaf people that need the words. Awesome. So I'm looking at my Facebook page right now. And Maurice, hello. There's a live chat going on the Facebook. Oh, there's a total of 8 people, even though on YouTube it says there's 50. Doesn't matter, guys. Numbers lie. Anyway, we're going to keep the flow going. I'm not going to have anyone or any digital entity Unless the Russians hack my live stream, because blame the Russians, blame Putin. Oh, by the way, tonight we're going to have live footage from Blue Crane. Live footage from today from Blue Crane. Hi, Ken. Yay, Taz. Good to see you. Luminaires. I just want, guys, please let me know because I don't have an assistant. She has COVID 22. She has COVID 22. It hasn't arrived here yet because she's, she's so evolved. I was like, can you try the COVID 22? See if that works. Anyway, she's out for the night. So can someone tell me if Facebook is streaming and it's all good? Because someone's like, you've got 2 live streams going. I always say 2 is better than 1. Look at this. You got me and you got me. Oh my God, you got me and me. Ah, overload on Rachel. Rachel overload. Mario, oh my God, doesn't help. You guys, just answer the question in the live chat room. Is it working? Because I'd like to continue the live stream. Because someone's like, Rachel, you've got 2 live streams. Stop the show. There's 2 live streams going on. And most of the people are on that You can watch Facebook and YouTube at the same time, from what I heard. So, because there's no one's going to tell me. Thank you, Mario. Okay, so it's working in Facebook and it's working on YouTube because I just want to continue this live stream because I had a flow going. Someone cop blocked my flow. Hashtag don't CB my F. Making it up. I love the hashtag thing. Don't cock block my flow. You're watching both. Look at you with the Rachel in stereo. I think it's lagging a little on Facebook. Okay. Things are good. It's okay. I'm going to keep going. May I continue? May I continue? The flow. The flow of the show. And look how clear I'm coming in. You want to know why? Because for you, mostly me, but you, because this is my therapy, let's be honest. For you, I'll keep saying you, even though it's me. For you and for Spinny, I drove in a storm. It's a huge storm out. There's sleet, there's snow. The sky doesn't know what to do. The sky's like, I'm gonna rain on you. I'm gonna sleet. I'm gonna snow. I'm gonna sleet. I go back to rain. I go back to sleet. Everybody's cozy and snuggled up in their homes in Sedona, and I'm in an office because I want to do a live stream. I need to. But I'm on 2 strikes, guys. 1 more strike and it's Russia 2.0. So, as long as, Ken Rotman, are you okay in Australia with the flooding? Holy crap with that flooding. It's like, not only were the protesters getting like microwaved, but then they're like, bring the microwave. Let's emulsify them with electromagnetic frequencies. Let's fry them from the inside out. That doesn't work. Bring this flooding, bring the rains. You shall not protest the great Carl Schwab. I always want to call him Carl Schwab, but I know it's not Carl Schwab. Carl Schwab is the bank. Carl Schwab, come on, help me. It's the evildoer. It's like Bill Gates is like with his hands and his little lizard. And then you got something Schwab. It's not Carl Schwab is the bank. It's Klaus. Klaus, thank you. Klaus Schwab. Is there a better evildoer in the world? No, not in this movie. I love, as long as everyone stays safe and happy and keeps things in perspective, it's the best movie that we're in ever. Who hired the German evildoer? Klaus Schwab. You shall own nothing and be happy. We shall own everything. Be even more happy. Okay. Meta Rachel is out. This Rachel is going to continue because I like her rant. Here we go. I like that. That makes me happy. I mean, not too hard to please me. Just bedazzle it. Put twinkly lights up. Put on a steering wheel cover. A little fresh lip plumper. Boom. Happy as a clam. So we're gonna go live tonight. Can't promise how the connection will be. Sedona is bad enough without a storm. But look how pretty this is. Look at the view. Come on now. It's the Arizona sky. Raining over there, raining here, not raining there, raining there, not raining there. I love when I pick someone up on one of these divine detours and the first thing I give them is a marker. I'm talking like we got people 50s, 60s, 70s, of the older genre, of retirement age. Last time they picked up a marker, who knows? I don't know. What do they get to do with this? I said you can't get into this vehicle until you. Oh, I just realized the rain is just wiping off everything they wrote. What comes and goes. But anyway, they sign the car, they write on the car, whatever they want to write. They get a little creative. Some don't. Some aren't creative. It's all right. It's a gift. Some people are born with, some people aren't. So that's how the tour starts. You're already kind of smiling and laughing and going, look at me writing on a card. It's like everything you're taught not to do, I do on my tour. That's legal. That's still legal. And I don't know. I just thought I'd mention that. There's twinkly lights. You get in, it's a party. It's a party waiting to happen. What's this? What's this? That's a unicorn. Do you want to know how many people gave me a unicorn for my birthday this year? I'll tell you how many. You know, I can't hear you guess, obviously. 4. Doesn't seem like a lot. But like, if people are like, what do we get the weirdest person we know? Let's get her I got unicorn socks from my sister, from one of my best friends, Stephanie. I got that unicorn to hang in my car, which I do. I got unicorn stickers, unicorn hats, just everything unicorn. This year, no other year. So in a way, I took it to mean you're weird. There's no other horse like you, but you're kind of cute. You know what? No one gets offended by a unicorn. You know what I mean? It's not like they gave me Baphomet stickers, you know, or a Baphomet socks. And that would be funny. I don't think they have those. Although they probably do now. It's probably Nike's latest theme, Baphomet. Buy your Baphomet Nike shoes. They already had didn't they have like Nikes with blood in it or some Adidas? I don't know. It's like a campaign. They just had like signed with blood or something. It's creepy. It's just this reality is such a joke. Anyway, the point is I'm going live this evening at 8:30. And I have things to discuss, of course. But the main thing, and we'll cover Ukraine because it's not. So we'll cover it a little bit. I mean, just what I love about what's happened in the past 5 or 6 years is that, you know, it's kind of like when you're with that boyfriend that cheats on you all the time. You're still with him because, like, I don't know, he pays rent or something. It's not my life, just FYI. I'm with a Chihuahua and she does not pay rent. She does sing harmony though. So, como si, como sa. Free rent, dog that sings harmony. So, the point is, what I love is that it's like not we've all, but the ones that are like waking up. Some people will be with a guy who cheats on her forever. And like, you're literally, I had a friend, by the way, I won't say her name, but I had a friend who and I knew the guy was cheating. I know he's a sex addict. Like, I can sniff them from across the room. Not literally sniff them, that's gross. Yeah, I'd probably get a disease from my nose. That there is no, you know, for if I sniff somebody who's a sex addict. Anyway, the point is, he was spending most of his time in Vegas because he had a business there. She lived here. And we all went to Vegas and we went to dinner. And some people will be with a guy who cheats on her forever. And like, you're literally, I had a friend, by the way, I won't say her name, but I had a friend who and I knew the guy was cheating. I know he's a sex addict. The point is, what I love is that it's like not we've all, but the ones that are like waking up. some people will be with a guy who cheats on her forever, and like you're literally. I had a friend, by the way, I won't say her name, but I had a friend who had, and I knew the guy was cheating. I know he's a sex addict. Like I can sniff them from across the room, not literally sniff them. That's gross. Yeah, I'd probably get a disease from my nose. That there is no, for if I sniff somebody who's a sex addict. Anyway, the point is he was spending most of his time in Vegas because he had a business there. She lived here. And we all went to Vegas and we went to dinner, and she was like laughing because they kind of got in a funny fight where in his hotel room there was like a stack of cards from a call girls, like all these different now I understand Vegas is like Sin City, and it's like I'm sure maybe they throw them at you, but like having a stack of them in your drawer, that the room that you stay in your drawer, I'm like, he's fucking someone else. Like, how? No, he's not, Rachel. Okay, anyway, turns out, cut to 2.5 years later, he was fucking someone else the whole time. But this is what it feels like. We're like the friend that's telling the friend he's lying to you, he's cheating on you. We have footage, and then you show them the footage, and they're like, that's not him. And you're like, it's him. That's your house. That's your dog. That's your bed. He's having sex with someone else in your bed. Here's the footage. Here's a timestamp on the footage. I just took it today on my iPhone, and they're like, oh, you just don't like me. You're just bitter. You're just a bitter girl. You're just, Rachel, get over it. You conspiracy theorist. You friend that wants to help me by telling me the truth. I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't know why. Is that you friend that wants to help me, but he's cheating on you, he's lying to you, and he has for a long time, and you're gonna find out. And when you find out, I still will be there for you, and it'll be hard for me not to say I told you so. I just saw my whole getup. I didn't mean for this to match this, but I don't hate it. It's a little unicornish. And it's also a little Granimals. That was a throwback to the 70s. When parents couldn't figure out what matched. So there was these clothes that had these little Granimal tags. And if the one had a Granimal tag, the other one had that, then that matched. Like they needed, I think it's a brilliant marketing technique. Anyway, see where my mind goes? That's why it's hard to be me. The point is, what I love about the past 5 years is it's so obvious that the dude is cheating, meaning the government is lying in everything, not even everything, that we kind of can make fun of it. And now there's, just you got to check out, you got to see like a clip of dude with the red hair, what's his name again? JP Spirit. Oh my God, is he good? I'm just going to quick show you a clip.
But it changes us.
The difference of this fourth industrial revolution is it doesn't change what you are doing. It changes you. If you take genetic editing, right. Just as an example, it's you who are changed. And of course, this has a big impact on your identity. Yeah.
Editing your genes? Cool. I'll explain that later. But first, why do so many people consider this guy, Klaus Schwab, to be the most dangerous man in the world? Well, there's some reasons. A lot of them. You might remember Klaus Schwab as the puddle of liquefied feces who said, by 2030, you'll own nothing and be happy about it. Translated, that probably means by 2030, he'll own everything and he'll be happy about it. But how does he expect you to own nothing and be happy about it? Oh, he's got a plan. Now, I'll tell you about it in a minute. But before I do, a little bit about Klaus Schwab. He's the author of COVID-19, The Great Reset. What a grand opportunity indeed. Oh, and his book was published on July 9th, 2020. Wonder how he got it written and published that fast. It's almost like maybe he pre-wrote it before he started the pandemic. I mean, before the pandemic started. Old Klaus is also the founder and chairman of the World Economic Forum, an organization that faces the public with very noble sounding goals of creating a better world. Fear-mongering about climate change and disease are big goals of theirs. Welcome to Davos. Just park your private jet over there and then go inside and pretend to be concerned about climate change. Klaus and the World Economic Forum want a worldwide digital ID system that determines your access to goods and services. It would monitor your online behavior, purchases, and biometrics. It kind of seems like he just wants to do away with the whole democratic process and give all the power to the state and whoever runs the state, the deep state. But that's based on both his words and actions, so it's probably an inaccurate observation. Was Dr. Evil's character based on this reptile? Mr. Schwab writes the following. One of the greatest lessons of the past 5 centuries in Europe and America is this. Acute crisis contribute to boosting the power of the state. It's always been the case, and there is no reason why it should be different with the pandemic. Nobody ever elected Klaus Schwab to anything. This all just sounds like conspiracy, doesn't it? The World Economic Forum are good guys. Haven't you seen the headlines they pay for? Go green, right? Right? That's probably right. They truly are good guys. Accordingly, you'll be excited to hear that the lineup of World Economic Forum speakers at their annual gathering of elites in Davos included such benevolent humanitarians like Xi Jinping, the leader of the Chinese Communist Party, who's currently committing genocide, Anthony Fauci, who's arguably currently involved in crimes against humanity, and Bill Gates, who's arguably currently involved in crimes against humanity, and Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who's arguably currently involved in crimes against humanity. What a great lineup! But my favorite Economic Forum speaker of all time is this reptile, Klaus Schwab's top advisor, Dr. Yuval Noah Harari. Let's see what he has to say.
Data might enable human elites to do something even more radical than just build digital dictatorships. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself. Because once you can hack something, you can usually also engineer it.
Elites hacking organisms and re-engineering life itself? Well, he's not talking about doing that to people, is he?
Now, in the past, many tyrants and governments wanted to do it, but nobody understood biology well enough, and nobody had enough computing power and data to hack millions of people. Neither the Gestapo nor the KGB could do it. But soon, at least some corporations and governments will be able to systematically hack all the people.
Well, I guess he was talking about doing that to people. All people, to be specific.
And if indeed we succeed in hacking and engineering life, this will be not just the greatest revolution in the history of humanity. This will be the greatest revolution in biology since the very beginning of life 4 billion years ago. For 4 billion years, nothing fundamental changed.
Not playing God, are you? Because that usually works out super well.
Science is replacing evolution by natural selection with evolution by intelligent design. Not the intelligent design of some God above the clouds.
Oh, you are playing God. Say more.
Evolution by natural selection with evolution by intelligent design. Not the intelligent design of some God above the clouds, but our intelligent design and the intelligent design of our clouds. The IBM cloud, the Microsoft cloud, these are the new driving forces of evolution.
Gosh, you wouldn't by chance have a plan in place on how to control people with your cloud technology, would you? And that plan isn't by chance already being implemented, is it?
Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale.
Oh, so you could implement it.
In this time of crisis, you have to follow science. It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste.
Sounds familiar. And I guess you are implementing it already. Didn't anyone bother telling this guy not to say any of this out loud on camera? It's a lot of evidence.
Surveillance, people could look back in 100 years and identify the coronavirus epidemic as the moment when a new regime of surveillance took over, especially surveillance under the skin. My brain, my body, my life, does it belong to me or to some corporation or to the government or perhaps to the human collective?
This guy's revealing the whole plan. He's going to ruin it. The World Economic Forum, out for the good of humanity. You'll own nothing, not even your own DNA. If we have our way. Now for some additional fun facts about Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum. They've got a Young Leaders Program, which is a 5-year indoctrination program into their principles. The goal of the program is to create world leaders who don't answer to their people.
Ugh. So that's what's cool about the fact that people comment on the YouTube live stream, because basically you guys could hear everything I was saying. I'm live on TikTok. So this is TikTok. I'm live and the people are following. I got taken down from TikTok a week ago for sharing not what I just shared now, but I got taken down from TikTok. I got put in TikTok jail for a week because I shared what the news shared. It was just me sharing it in a funny way. And then all of a sudden I got too many followers. They're like, oh, we shadow banned her. China, Yang Ting Fong, get on it. Ban her. There's too many people watching. I thought we banned her. But anyway, they took down my live stream a week ago. I don't care. TikTok, it barely, it's like a tick literally on my arm. But I'm trying to show TikTok how to comment by showing you my YouTube live stream. So these are people who are commenting. So I'm talking. This is what we do. I'm talking as the cartoon version of Rachel. And these are the people commenting. Oh my God, wait, what happens then, Rachel? Well, then you engage with the people commenting and they talk with each other. Look, good to see you, Linman. Oh, that must be him, Ken, knowing someone else in the chat because they talk to each other. because that's what live stream is. You communicate with each other. I know it's hard in an ADD world. You guys are just scrolling through here and, oh, who's the chick in the hat and the cartoon, blah, blah, blah. Dropping some main truths. But like, let's say my audio goes off when I'm doing a live stream on the YouTube. The chat says, Rachel, your mic is off. So I'm trying to educate the kids of the day with the tick and the talk. Because I'm live right now. I'm sharing them, the JP and the Carl Schwab, because the best way to communicado with the kids of the day, I think, I could be wrong. Once, and that was when I thought I was wrong. But I'm sharing the rest of this Carl Schwab thing, right? Because it's important that the kids of the day get the true education that we didn't get back in my day. History is written by the people who win. Who win. Look, here's another example, guys, in the chat. Oh, thank you. People send me likes. You sent me likes. Thank you. Oh, Mario, you don't count on TikTok. I was like, oh, people are talking to each other, but it's Mario who went from my, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just people, these kids, the kids don't, they're like, Jesse212 is watching you. That's kind of creepy. It's like I go live on TikTok and I get like 4,000 people watching you, but not saying anything. That's just like, imagine if you were going in person. Let's pretend it's like a real world where you're going live in person. And all of a sudden, like people start showing up, right? Like you're live, you're doing street theater or something like that. And people start showing up, right? One by one. And you're like, oh, there's 10 people here. There's 20 people here. And they don't say anything. And you're doing like, you're playing the guitar. I don't know. You're dancing on a pole, not pole dancing. That's weird. That would be a different club. But like you're performing, you're doing something, live poetry, spoken word, whatever. I always think spoken word is weird anyway, because like if it's not spoken and it's a word, then you're just writing something. So what's not spoken? Like if you were to perform not spoken word, would you just like write a word on this is how my mind works. Spoken word. Oh, I'm going to go out tonight to a coffee shop and hear spoken word. What's not spoken word? Just showing up and being silent? But that's what they do on TikTok. On a live, like right now, they'll send me hearts and they'll show up, but they don't speak. So imagine if you're performing live as a person in the metaverse, because I'm trying to relate to the kids. And people just start showing up and no one says anything. And they're like, oh, I send you hearts. Like imagine if you're watching Broadway and at the end of the show, they don't clap. They don't make any noises. It's like, I can see you're in the room, but they send you hearts. Yay. I'm sending you hearts from over here. I'm in row 32. I'm sending you hearts. That's awesome. I have a fear for one thing, and that's the kids of the future. No, that's not true. I've met some amazing millennials, and I've met amazing persons of younger age that identify as this or that. And actually, they're old souls, and I have some hope for them. But people who show up on my live stream, someone said, I guess you're 80. So the people who do speak on TikTok, they're the trolls. They're like, what's up with your hat? Hey, old lady, you should be in bed by now. It's like, I think TikTok is mostly China bots. So I'm going to call TikTok China bot. TikTok China bot. TKCB. Okay, TikTok China bot. Because if they were real, they would actually... Look, these are comments. Look, this is how live stream works, children. You speak, they comment. Look, they're words. They're saying words. And then you respond to those words. sometimes they speak with each other. They don't just show up and go, what the heck? It's I'm just saying, it's way more fun to do a live stream that way. Anyway, let's go back to Carl Schwab and the Great Reset and JP Spears, who is the best way I know to educate the children of the day. And this is all over. Like JP is a he's a genius at what he does, because he used to just be a comedian and now he's someone that delivers the truth, which I've delivered the truth, but I get banned. So I have not realized the brilliance of JP. JP delivers the truth. And by the way, I don't know JP. I could call him. I got a friend who knows a friend, blah, blah, blah. But I don't ever want to share somebody else's work without giving them props and saying, subscribe to his channel, Awaken with JP. Awaken with JP. I don't know if he's on the take or the talk. I don't know. But digital. Yeah, you know what? That's even more than people that comment. People that comment on TikTok are like, whatever, okay, old lady. Like, that's not true. There's a few TikTokers that comment intelligently and it's a fun conversation. But I'm just saying, normally TikTok is Chinabot. Chinabot, TikTok. TikTok, Chinabot. So, here we go. Thanks for sending me likes. I'm getting likes sent. This is the future. This is the future. No words, just likes. It's okay. It's okay. And then randomly, Blakely, I want to take a moment for your comment. I really do. Because randomly you say Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, which has nothing to do with what I'm saying. If I was like, I love Jesus, let's talk about Jesus, and you commented Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, I'd be like, that makes sense. But randomly, I will get comments out of nowhere, literally nowhere. It'll be Jesus saves. Jesus is the way, the truth. I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying keep it like, it's kind of like, I like milkshakes. I like chocolate. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying it's weird. It's kind of like a Christian. Oh, by the way, I grew up Christian. And I do believe in Jesus, and I do believe he saves and all that. But it's kind of weird to have, I call it Christian Tourette's. It's like in the middle of, you're like, I love wild tonic kombucha. And then someone's like, Jesus saves and he's coming back. You're like, what? Dude, I was just saying I like kombucha. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, Peppy. I'm Bob. It's like, I'm not saying I don't disagree. I'm just saying it's a random weird comment that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Someone just said, I was watching your older videos. You have fun. That's a great comment. That's someone that has, I appreciate that. The tick and the talk. Someone just commented, I was watching your older videos. You have fun. That's good. That's a good. See, now we're communicating. Now this is what a live stream is supposed to be. You mentioned something, All right. Anyway, it's also a pain in the ass when during a live stream I get texted, and it doesn't matter. Here we go. Let's go back to JP and finish that up because yeah. Here we go. This is the Meta Rachel Reenstra. I'm live on YouTube right now, and I will be having a podcast starting on Brand New Tube. That's Brand New Tube. Freedom of speech platform. Okay? Can't believe I even have to say that in America, but I do. And we actually have to go to platforms that allow us to speak freely. Hashtag, we're already China, we're already communism, we're already Russia. Stop judging them when it's already happened here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. No one goes to TikTok jail, Facebook jail, YouTube jail for speaking the truth. And we're judging them when it's already happening here. And a little weird, right? A little weird. All right. So here we go to the back to JP, who has Awakened with JP. Subscribe to him. I don't want to share his, although he allows it, which is super cool. But if you're going to share somebody's creative stuff, I think you should, help him get more followers, whatever. I just think it's respect. It's respect. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Respect. All right, let's go on, guys. This is a class. We're in school. Back to school. Back to school. Let's go back to school. Boom. And go. Born Klaus Schwab. Here we go. Go JP. Awaken with JP. This is his YouTube channel. Awaken with JP. Yes. And go.
Purchases and biometrics. It kind of seems like he just wants to do away with the whole democratic process and give all the power to the state and whoever runs the state, the deep state. But that's based on both his words and actions, so it's probably an inaccurate observation. Was Dr. Evil's character based on this reptile? Mr. Schwab writes the following. One of the greatest lessons of the past 5 centuries in Europe and America is this. Acute crises contribute to boosting the power of the state. It's always been the case, and there is no reason why it should be different with a pandemic. Nobody ever elected Klaus Schwab to anything. This all just sounds like conspiracy, doesn't it? The World Economic Forum are good guys. Haven't you seen the headlines they pay for? Go green, right? Right? That's probably right. They truly are good guys. Accordingly, you'll be excited to hear that the lineup of World Economic Forum speakers at their annual gathering of elites in Davos included such benevolent humanitarians like Xi Jinping, the leader of the Chinese Communist Party, who's currently committing genocide, Anthony Fauci, who's arguably currently involved in crimes against humanity, and Bill Gates, who's arguably currently involved in crimes against humanity, and Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who's arguably currently involved in crimes against humanity. What a great lineup! But my favorite Economic Forum speaker of all time is this reptile, Klaus Schwab's top advisor, Dr. Yuval Noah Harari. Let's see what he has to say.
Data might enable human elites to do something even more radical than just build digital dictatorships. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself. Because once you can hack something, you can usually also engineer it.
Elites hacking organisms and re-engineering life itself? Well, he's not talking about doing that to people, is he?
Now, in the past, many tyrants and governments wanted to do it, but nobody understood biology well enough, and nobody had enough computing power and data to hack millions of people. Neither the Gestapo nor the KGB could do it. But soon, at least some corporations and governments will be able to systematically hack all the people.
Well, I guess he was talking about doing that to people. All people, to be specific.
And if indeed we succeed in hacking and engineering life, this will be not just the greatest revolution in the history of humanity. This will be the greatest revolution in biology since the very beginning of life 4 billion years ago. For 4 billion years, nothing fundamental changed.
Not playing God, are you? Because that usually works out super well.
Science is replacing evolution by natural selection with evolution by intelligent design. Not the intelligent design of some God above the clouds.
Oh, you are playing God. Say more.
Evolution by natural selection with evolution by intelligent design. Not the intelligent design of some God above the clouds, but our intelligent design and the intelligent design of our clouds. The IBM cloud, the Microsoft cloud, these are the new driving forces of evolution.
Gosh, you wouldn't by chance have a plan in place on how to control people with your cloud technology, would you? And that plan isn't by chance already being implemented, is it?
Today, We have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale.
Oh, so you could implement it.
In this time of crisis, you have to follow science. It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste.
Sounds familiar. And I guess you are implementing it already. Didn't anyone bother telling this guy not to say any of this out loud on camera? It's a lot of evidence.
Surveillance, people could look back in 100 years and identify the coronavirus epidemic as the moment when a new regime of surveillance took over, especially surveillance under the skin. My brain, my body, my life, does it belong to me or to some corporation or to the government or perhaps to the human collective?
This guy's revealing the whole plan. He's going to ruin it. The World Economic Forum, out for the good of humanity. You'll own nothing, not even your own DNA. We have our way. Now for some additional fun facts about Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum. They've got a Young Leaders Program, which is a 5-year indoctrination program into their principles. The goal of the program is to create world leaders who don't answer to their people because they don't care about them. They answer to their bosses at the World Economic Forum. Graduates of the program include admirable world leaders that are suspiciously in lockstep with the Great Reset, such as Justin Trudeau, Francis Macron, and Mark Zuckerberg. Sponsoring partners of the World Economic Forum's Young Global Leaders program have been the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Google. I wonder why Google censors and shapes information to be in exact support of the World Economic Forum's narrative.
So what's really interesting is being live on TikTok right now. I'm just filming the screen. I went from 72 people watching live. And once JP started talking, bringing information that's already out there, there's nothing that goes against the policies whatsoever. It's gone to 3 people on TikTok all of a sudden. Interesting. Let's do you understand this is already happening where we live? Like there's nothing that is not already happening where we live. It's already done. It's already happening. Get it? Get it? Do you get it yet? Do you get it yet? Do you get it yet? Okay. They can make the followers go down real easily. Doesn't matter because I have not said anything that's not already out there. So let's just let JP finish a little bit more about Klaus Schwab, and then we'll get real. All right, then it's going to get real in a cartoon face. Cup. Here we go.
Oh, another fun fact. The World Economic Forum is predicting a worldwide cyber attack. I'm pretty much a wizard at predicting the things I'm going to do too. The very concerned Schwab believes the cyber attack could bring a complete halt to our power grid, transportation, hospital services, and to our society as a whole. The World Economic Forum then simulated the cyber attack. Simulated or planned? I'm not sure. But they said it was a simulation, so it's probably best to just believe them. Also, the World Economic Forum, along with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, hosted Event 201, which oddly enough played out exactly as they planned. Or simulated, or whatever. Let's move on. And here's a picture of Klaus Schwab sitting in front of the statue of Vladimir Lenin. I wonder why he's got a statue of one of the most murderous world leaders in history. Lenin killed an estimated 5 million people. And finally, remember Schwab's whole thing about you'll own nothing and be happy about it? What's the World Economic Forum's plan to make that happen? Well, it's probably nothing, but consider this. BlackRock is an investment firm with $9 trillion under management, which is a higher GDP than every country on earth, aside from the US and China. Therefore, it turns out BlackRock has more political and financial influence than the Federal Reserve and most governments. Sounds cool, but what's the connection with a World Economic Forum? Well, again, and it's probably nothing, but BlackRock CEO Larry Fink is also just a board member of the World Economic Forum. Well, that's super convenient. Probably just a coincidence. Is the World Economic Forum and BlackRock colluding in corporatism, where an unelected corporate elite dictates top down to the population? Well, they couldn't be doing that because they'd have to infiltrate the government, which they haven't done. Except for, in one of Joe Biden's first appointees once he took office, he named Brian Deese to be the director of National Economic Council. Brian Deese came from BlackRock, where he was a global head of sustainable investing, and now he's Biden's main advisor for economic policy. But Biden's making the policy decisions, not the unelected corporate elites at BlackRock and the World Economic Forum. Of course, Biden's making all the decisions. Let's not be silly. Oh, look, there's a picture of Biden in the audience at the World Economic Forum. Oh, and also Kamala Harris's chief economic advisor is Michael Pyle. He came from BlackRock, where he was a global chief economic strategist, overseeing the strategy for investing $9 trillion. Well, it looks like corporatism, but it's probably not. But if it was, it would actually be a viable strategy for BlackRock and the World Economic Forum to own everything and for you to own nothing. Oh, fun fact, BlackRock is buying up single-family homes at an alarming rate, oftentimes paying 20 to 50% above asking price. So normal people like you and I can't own the homes. Now, there is an interesting pattern to all this. You know how you hear about ancient tyrannical rulers who would rule over their dumb people by saying things like, yeah, if you don't do all of this slave labor and let me sleep with your wives, then God's going to make you all perish in a deadly storm. Well, God told me, and because I'm elite, I have access to this knowledge and you don't. So you better do as I say or you're going to die. Well, us peasants can't perceive what the king can, so we better do as he says. Go ahead and bang my wife. And thank you for doing it for my protection, King. Good old fear-mongering, a predictable pattern as old as time itself. But with Klaus and the World Economic Forum, it's climate change is going to kill you, disease is going to kill you, and a cyber attack's going to get you. So you better do as we say, or you're going to die. I don't know. The weather looks pretty good to me. Why don't you ever smile, Klaus? You look like a sociopath. No, you don't understand. We elites have access to knowledge that you don't. So you better listen to us or you're going to die. Same old fun pattern of fear-mongering. They know of the scary problems and only they have the solutions. So listen up or you're going to die. Gotcha, Klaus. Nothing new here. We see you. In conclusion to the question, is Klaus Schwab the most dangerous man in the world? Here's his top guy again.
Humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, this, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over.
Free will, that's over.
It will indeed be over. If you outsource your thinking to outside influences and take the easy way out by choosing obedience over bravery. Doing so makes you very susceptible to being manipulated by fear. And if this happens, you will fail at remaining a free, sovereign individual. But here's how Schwab and his friends, who sociopathically never smile, fail at their great reset, and you succeed at remaining a free, sovereign individual. Be guided by your own critical thinking and what your heart and soul knows is right. And choose bravery over obedience. Obedience or bravery? Outsource your perspectives or do your own critical thinking. We are in the process of either the Great Reset or the Great Awakening, and the choice isn't Klaus Schwab's. The choice is yours.
What's up, my friend? If you
All right, drop the mic. The choice is yours, people. I reset TikTok because they said only 2 people were watching, even though I had 15 comments. TikTok, understand you're being lied to as well. Right now, join. I have 50 people that joined, and it says 6 people are watching. The lies have got to stop. We're going to out the lies. It's already done. We've already realized that there are so many lies that cannot be explained. Oh my God. All right, let me continue with this girl right here. Brilliant, right? Just brilliant. So, you know, the point is, what's the point, Rachel? The point is we're going to cover a lot of things tonight, but we shouldn't feel bad that our friends and family still don't get that the government is lying, even with the Ukraine thing. So it's almost like a boyfriend that lies so much, whatever he says, you're just like, I'm going to believe the opposite. So if the narrative is Putin is bad, I'm going to be like, Putin's great. And what I heard yesterday, which we're going to cover a little bit of this tonight, I feel jealous for the Russians. I feel jealous for the Russians. Not only because I love white Russians, and there must be a lot of them in that country. That was the reference to the drink white Russian. Anyway, I feel jealous because as of yet, don't think it stops. What's going to stop is I'm going to block TikTok before they block me. Yeah, what? That's called owning your power, motherfucker. That's me. I'm live on the YouTube. I'm live on the Facebook. And I'll be live on Instagram telling you why I'm jealous of Russians. So TikTok, bye. If you want to see me or what I have to say and why I'm jealous of Russians, you're going to have to go to Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook. Because we got a lot to talk about, and I can't be throwing pearls to what? I can't be throwing pearls to swine. All right, so TikTok is over. Sorry, I had to do this. I'm doing a lot of things at the same time. It's fun for me to do the TikTok thing, and they can see how people go. I mean, it's, you just got to spread the, I don't think I'm allowed to go live on Instagram. I think they blocked because we're such in a world of freedom of speech. It's so weird on TikTok that if you try to @ Rachel Rienstra, like if you're on Instagram, if you try to @ Rachel Rienstra, not saying any of you would, but I like to experiment with this reality. So you try to @ Rachel Rienstra, it'll be like, you're not allowed to mention her. I can still be on there, but you just can't mention me. All right, I'm live on the Instagram. Here we go. See how long this lasts. Whew. Hi, this is the Meta Rachel. Welcome to the Meta Rachel. Now we're going to listen a little bit to the real Rachel. Although I'm just as real as she is. Welcome to... There's two of us. That doesn't make you go to therapy. I don't know what will. Oh, that's why. I'm live on Divine Detours. I can't go live on Rachel Rienstra. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Oh, and then you can share it. So you can't, when you go live on the TikTok, you can't share it. It's over. It's done. You can't share your live on TikTok. You can't share it. Can't do it. Don't know why. It's an interesting rule that you cannot go live. I mean, you go live on TikTok, but you can't share it. Like what you do, what you say is over and done with. And then, you just can't share it. Every other platform, you can. This one you can't. Oh, okay. Now I'm live on Rachel Rienstra, not Divine Detours. Oh my God. So confusing. I bet it'll say I'm not allowed to go live. Checking connection. Oh, okay. I'm live on Instagram. Here we go. Look at me with multi-platform live streaming. Ha! Two are better than one. Here we go. Let's finish with the rant. The rant's good. I'm telling you, the rant is good. So let me continue with the rant. Yesterday, what was it? Some horrible pizza place, pizza chain, Coca-Cola, McDonald's. Basically every single chain that has corn syrup additives and will give you cancer basically said, Russia, no more. No cancer food for you. No fake McDonald's food made out of babies for you. None. I'm like, wow, the Russians are, not that they ever loved those fast food American chains anyway, but they literally just got boycotted from all the chain of food. Johnny's sucky pizza. It's a big chain. It's a pizza chain. It's not Pizza Hut, but I'm sure they'll probably. So nobody in Russia can eat shitty chain food. Like, no, you're banned from it. And they're banned from Facebook, and they're banned from the twat. Seems like they're going to live a healthy life and they might communicate with each other. I think so far what we've done to Russia is like the nicest thing we could ever. We should do it to us. We should ban ourselves from McDonald's. We should ban ourselves from, what was it, like a Budweiser and these pizza joints and all this gross, disgusting food that has made America the biggest diabetic country and with the largest obesity problem. I feel like we should give to us what we're giving to Russia, and that's banning shitty food, banning the internet. And just on a side note, which we're going to cover this, I'm doing a little rant now. Just on a side note, we're looking at Putin like, oh, Putin is saying that nobody can mention the word war or their internet gets shut down. They'll be blocked from the internet if they mention the word war. That's taking away freedom of speech. Really, YouTube? Really, YouTube? Really, twat? Really, face crook? You mention COVID-19 in the wrong way, and I've gotten removed. I actually predicted what was going to happen. Digital.
Oh, really? Oh, Pavel. I think you don't care what I think, hey? Pavel. Pavel. You certainly do. Oh. But Pep.
Right now, go Putin. I'd love to live in Russia. I wouldn't have to eat crappy food. I'd be around healthy people. And if they shut down the internet, good. We could talk to each other. Everything so far sounds great. And Tesla, who just shut down all the Tesla cars, well, that's just a lesson, okay? So stop spending so much on the electric cars. But they're going to just pump up the gas as much as they can, so people are like, oh, I'm going to buy electric, so people can just turn off my car if we do something wrong, because you know it's going to be a reset, you know it's going to be digital currency, and you know they'll be tracking everything you do. And if you mess up or you do a video like this or you say anything like, go Putin, you know, whatever, boom, your car gets shut down, boom, your bank gets closed down. We already see it coming. It's like the girl that can see her girlfriend's boyfriend cheating, and you're going, break up with him. I have footage of him cheating. I don't want to see the footage. Look at the footage. This is how frustrating it is for us with our family and friends. It's like, we're trying to help you guys. We're trying to help. Anyway, I might not even need to go live. That was a pretty good rant. Anyway, I'm in the middle of a tour, so. Jealous because as the clip, opposite. So if the narrative is Putin is bad, I'm going to be like, Putin's great. And what I heard yesterday, which we're going to cover a little bit of this tonight. I'm sure they'll probably. So nobody in Russia can eat shitty chain food. Like, no, you're banned from it. And they're banned from Facebook, and they're banned from the twat. Seems like they're going to live a healthy life and they might communicate with each other. I think so far what we've done to Russia is like the nicest thing we could ever. We should do it to us. We should ban ourselves from McDonald's. We should ban ourselves from, what was it, like a Budweiser and these pizza joints and all this gross, disgusting food that has made America the biggest diabetic country and with the largest obesity problem. I feel like we should give to us what we're giving to Russia, and that's banning shitty food, banning the internet. And just on a side note, which we're going to cover this, I'm doing a little rant now. Just on a side note,
we're looking at Putin like, oh, Putin is saying that nobody can mention the word war or their internet gets shut down. They'll be blocked from the internet if they mention the word war. That's taking away freedom of speech. Really, YouTube? Really, YouTube? Really, twat? Really, face crook? You mention COVID-19 in the wrong way, and I've gotten removed. I actually predicted what was going to happen. Digital currency, mandated, and contact tracing. I predicted that before there was a before that. And I was taken down, shadow banned, and that video that got 500,000 views was banned from being shown anywhere. Why? But now we're like, oh, those communists in Russia, they're banning freedom of speech. We've already banned freedom of speech here. We've already done it. We don't have freedom of speech. I would love to live in Russia right now. Go Putin. I'd love to live in Russia. I wouldn't have to eat crappy food. I'd be around healthy people. And if they shut down the internet, good. We could talk to each other. Everything so far sounds great. And Tesla, who just shut down all the Tesla cars, well, that's just a lesson, okay? So stop spending so much on the electric cars. But they're going to just pump up the gas as much as they can. So people are like, oh, I'm going to buy electric. So people can just turn off my car if we do something wrong. Because you know it's going to be a reset. You know it's going to be digital currency. And you know they'll be tracking everything you do. And if you mess up or you do a video like this or you say anything like, go Putin, you know, whatever, boom, your car gets shut down. Boom, your bank gets closed down. We already see it coming. It's like the girl that can see her girlfriend's boyfriend cheating. And you're going, break up with him. I have footage of him cheating. I don't want to see the footage. Look at the footage. This is how frustrating it is for us with our family and friends. It's like, we're trying to help you guys. We're trying to help. Anyway, I might not even need to go live. That was a pretty good rant. Anyway, I'm in the middle of a tour, so I gotta go. I just had to come in here and quick. I'm gonna get my dog, my guitar, go back, finish up the tour by singing it out with a little Home on the Range. And yeah, we'll see you tonight. By the way, please don't turn it into, oh my God, you're a communist. No, well, I'm communist. Yes, communism has already happened in this country. So yeah, and I live in this country. So yeah, I said that would probably, and look at my hat. How Russia is that hat? It's a little Russian, don't you think? But God bless the people in Ukraine. The Ukraine are the innocent. Of course I want people. I would actually invite anybody from Ukraine, want to stay in my house, you can. I got 2 bedrooms here. I don't use. Anyone, I would love to invite anyone. People, dogs first, then people from Ukraine, dogs from Ukraine, then people from Ukraine, stay here. Because the people are the innocent ones. It's the big global corporate elite, which by the way, Putin doesn't want to be a part of. Doesn't want to be part of NATO, NATO, tomato. Doesn't want to be a part of it. Doesn't want to be a part of it. So is he really the bad guy because he doesn't want to be a part of this global elite? I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not saying I just know the guy's been cheating. I got video footage of him cheating. I've been trying to tell you he's cheating. And he lies, and he's a liar. And we're just trying to tell you. All right? I think we need to sanction. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying, yay, Putin's a great guy. I'm saying, let's sanction Americans so we don't have McDonald's and we don't have Coca-Cola. We don't have, it could be the best thing that ever happened. But God bless the people of Ukraine. It's the people that are suffering. All right? That's my rant. I'll see you at 8:30. Bisexuals.
Yang
Susan Brothers, thanks everyone for being here. We're from the organization March. We're here to say to all those serving in the Army and the Marines and the Air Force and the Navy that you have the absolute right to refuse to take part in these criminal wars, and that's a right that all of you should exercise. You have no reason to go put your life on the line and kill and die for profit. We've been to Iraq, we've been to Afghanistan, and we know what these wars are really about. And we joined the military for many reasons, because we need a college education, because we need a job, because we need health care. And then we join the military, and they tell us that our enemies are poor people in caves in Afghanistan, or poor people in the deserts of Iraq. But we've been to those countries, and we know that our enemies are not other poor people abroad. Our enemies are the people that laid us off from our jobs, that denied us health care, that make it impossible to get an education. Our enemies are not in the poorest countries on the planet, but right here in the richest one. Now these wars, the occupation of Iraq and Afghanistan alone, are costing over $700 million every single day. This is a crime every single day, while so many of us are hurting. Well, I think all of us here, and the vast majority of people in this country, would agree that we can spend $700 million a day better than bombing people that we have no reason to bomb. We can spend $700 million a day rebuilding those countries we've destroyed. We can spend $700 million a day caring for the veterans we get home when they get home, and then we can spend $700 million a day giving every single person health care, a college education, a job, and a livelihood, and a home. That's what we need to be spending our money on.
I'm going to play that again because this needs to be heard. All right. And Instagram, you can fuck off because I know there's more than 4 people watching. I just had 7 messages showing up on my live stream. It's okay. The truth always wins. It will win. We're already winning. And I'm so excited watching things like this. I'm so excited watching us win because they don't want you to think we're winning. It's like you're trying to convince that girl, the girlfriend that you know, the boyfriend's cheating. You saw him cheating. You showed her video footage and she's still in denial. Well, guess what, my friends? Your government is fucking cheating. All right? Your government's cheating. So, having said that, let's listen again to these words because they're powerful. These are power. He didn't say this for nothing. He was arrested for this speech. He was arrested in a free country for this speech. All right?
Susan Brothers, thanks everyone for being here. We're from the organization March Forward, and we're here to say to all those serving in the Army and the Marines and the Air Force and the Navy that you have the absolute right to refuse to take part in these criminal wars, and that's a right that all of you should exercise. You have no reason to go put your life on the line and kill and die for profit. We've been to Iraq, we've been to Afghanistan, and we know what these wars are really about. And we joined the military for many reasons. Because we need a college education. Because we need a job. Because we need health care. And then we joined the military, and they tell us that our enemies are poor people in caves in Afghanistan, or poor people in the deserts of Iraq. But we've been to those countries, and we know that our enemies are not other poor people abroad. Our enemies are the people that laid us off from our jobs, that denied us health care, that make it impossible to get an education. Our enemies are not in the poorest countries on the planet, but right here in the richest one. Now these wars, the occupation of Iraq and Afghanistan alone, are costing over $700 million every single day. This is a crime every single day, while so many of us are hurting. Well, I think all of us here, and the vast majority of people in this country, would agree that we can spend $700 million a day better than bombing people that we have no reason to bomb. We can spend $700 million a day rebuilding those countries we've destroyed. We can spend $700 million a day caring for the veterans we get home when they get home, and then we can spend $700 million a day giving every single person health care, a college education, a job, and a livelihood, and a home. That's what we need to be spending our money on.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Look at the shit show that's going on in the world. Oh my gosh, you guys are putting on a show. You're putting on a show. It's great. It's great. We love it. We love it. Trust me. Trust me. You guys are like killing it. Killing it. We're all binging on you guys. You know what that means, binging? Is that like an earthly word? Anyway, I just thought I'd come in and say hi and then bye, and because there's, it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Trying to share the truth, trying to give you guys some real. I'm just gonna quick cut to 1 minute of live footage for you guys because I have a better view. Understand that I got a better perception coming from where I am. Right now, this is live footage of Blue Crane. Live footage of Blue Crane. 1 minute of live footage happening right now of Blue Crane. If you got to pee, go pee, but you don't know if you want to miss it. Live footage of Blue Crane. This happened yesterday, actually, so not live. Live-ish. There's no time where we are. You guys are all wrapped up in, it's this o'clock, but there's no time. It's too much for you guys. I know. It's like I can't go there with you. I say too much sometimes, and it's like, I don't get what she's saying. He's an alien. Blah 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 blah. Okay. There's no up. You don't beam up. There's no up. You guys are lost in that because you guys. There's no up. There's no down. Ugh. I can't go meta with you right now. I'm gonna show you live footage of Blue Crane. Here we go. Cut to. Roll it. Live footage of Blue Crane. Look at the other one. Wow. Look at that. Jump over there. Look at the net. I kind of want him to get something. There he goes. He's gonna jump. Pretty fabulous, right? Isn't it incredible when you focus on nature? You know, stuff that's right in front of you, like this over here. So Rachel was on a tour yesterday, and car full of girls, and she's bringing them to an experience because this is a defined detour that she does. There's never the same tour, ever. She kind of goes with what she feels, listens to her intuition. Do you guys remember what that is? It's that voice inside. It's that voice deep inside that you kind of get. I call it the belly barometer. So you got this feeling in your belly, and you're like, no, I shouldn't do that, or yes, I should do that. So she goes with the gut, belly barometer. This is what we all need to do. There's a lot of input out there. What's interesting is she brought these 4 ladies down to this area where she knew there would be something majestic, beautiful. Basically, what's always out there, but people don't pay attention. And this blue crane showed up. Now, in the Native Americans are very, very in touch with the earth. And they believe that if you're visited by a bird or a bug or whatever, you pay attention. So she was wondering why this blue crane came so close. You know, trying to look for the meaning, because the universe is always speaking to us constantly. It's that nobody really pays attention or listens because they're on their phone, or they're looking at the new conspiracy, or they're watching the CNN, constantly negative news, or Fox. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's not paying attention to your inner belly barometer or nature that is speaking to you all the time. For example, do you even know what blue crane means, where they came from, what the symbolism is? Blue cranes are actually a vulnerable species that are found in South Africa. They're symbolic of tenderness, sufficiency, inner contemplation. What does it mean when a blue crane visits you? So if you guys go through your day tomorrow, watch if there's a bird or there's an animal, or I don't care if it's even a cockroach. That probably means Bill Gates, but their cranes are very protective towards their young, and even though they have wings and they can fly, they very rarely leave their territories unless there's an immediate threat. They symbolize beauty, harmony, and grace. It represents positive change, as it has been associated with the new year in various cultures. The symbolism focuses on the need for balance and living in harmony with others. It teaches us that if we want respect, we must learn to give it first. The crane, in general, I don't know if you guys are learning anything from this, but the crane is a very important figure in numerous cultures around the world, appearing in mythological tales, poetry, historical events, artwork, all over the place. You'll start to see cranes now, not just Ukraine or my crane. Everyone's crane. It's a bird with grace, and it has this posture where its neck lifts up, and it'll wait for hours, to try to seek out when it's trying to eat. Basically has the patience of Job. It's referred to as the king of birds. The bird forms part of many creation stories, and it also has a strong association with rainbows. It has loyalty, it has elegance, focus and balance. The Japanese popular belief associated with cranes says that if a person can fold 1,000 origami cranes, the crane would grant them a wish. Dude, there's no way. I'm not even fold. I can't even fold my t-shirts. So I'm not even folding nothing 1,000 times. I don't care what wish it is. It's not happening in this lifetime. Anyway, blue crane is also known as Stanley crane, paradise crane. The blue cranes are a vulnerable species that was found in South Africa. Their spirit guides tend to be gentle and tell us to be gentle to ourselves, be satisfied with what we have, and also remember to listen to your intuition. Isn't that interesting? Isn't it interesting how we get lost in the minutia of the news or whatever it is that's coming at us, telling us, ooh, this conspiracy, that conspiracy, whatever it is. You see, words are still really powerful for you guys. I don't want to give away too much, but you have to remember what comes out of your mouth, what you focus on, what you give your attention to will expand. Like your waist when you eat McDonald's. See what I'm saying? Does the cranes get my cranes? I love it. Commander, good for you. Good for you. Bring the humor. Keep the humor. It's important. Good night, Brenda. Amazing crane. Love it. Good night, Harley. It's been wonderful to connect again, to give a little bit of a rant, to tell you guys, just to recapitulate what I think we already know, what all of us already know, but we need to be reminded of. And that is that whatever is happening outside of yourself is usually a reflection of what's happening inside of yourself. So you want the war to stop outside of yourself. You got to get the war inside of yourself to stop. I know it sounds confusing. It's very confusing. I mean, for us, it's like, well, I don't want to go back again, do it again and do it again. You guys got to all take a breath. You got to relax. You got to understand that this is, you are a part of, you are in a reality where you get to decide what happens next. Pretty weird, huh? You get to choose. Kind of fun. You get to pick what happens next. So, my advice to you human beings, you earthling creatures that have hair. This is weird. I would like hair at some point, but my advice to you is this. There's a lot of stuff out there to give your attention to. A lot. To the point where it's so overwhelming, you're not really sure why you walked into the kitchen. I see so many of you walk into the kitchen and you're like, I know every word to the 70s and 80s music, but I don't know why I'm in the kitchen. It's not ADD. The whole ADD thing is it's how you guys like to label things. It's that you're not in the present moment. It's that you're not taking a breath. And you're not actually where you are ever. You're always thinking, I gotta go here, I gotta go there, and then I gotta do this, then I gotta do this, and then all of a sudden you're dead. So, shit show going on right now. You're being lied to on so many levels that you just, and then what you're trying to do is you're going, oh, I'm with a cheater, and I'm trying to just figure out how he cheats, why he cheats, who he's cheated with. That's a waste of time, man. It's a waste of time. Now that you know you're being lied to, focus on your truth. What is your truth? Discover your truth. Focus on that. And then figure out how you want to deliver that truth to the world. It's really that simple. There's been wars since the beginning of time. Is Putin bad? Well, I'd say focus on the body language when someone talks. I'd say focus on the tone of voice, even if you don't understand their language. What we know is there are certain communities, there's certain groups you guys involve yourself in, certain clubs, New World Order. And if a certain person doesn't want to be a part of those clubs, I'd take his side. Okay. So I'll just say that. And all you got to do is stay true to who you are. Don't suck up to people because you're afraid of not being liked. Never do that. Be you. Love you. Thank God for you because you are part of why the universe is going. People forget that. You are important. Your words are important. The way you look at somebody when you walk through the day is important. What you say to somebody is so important. That might be the only Bible they read. That might be the only God they see. You walk down the street, going to get your mail, let your dog pee, run back inside. Whoever you are around, that right there can stop the war. And that's that simple. If we all lived in that way, where we treated every single being as a presence of God itself, the world would change immediately. Immediately. Remember that. Some deep shit right here. And remember your power. And remember how powerful music is. And remember how powerful singing together is. Because this is like when we were watching, it was like 8 episodes of the World Shit Show that we're all watching as aliens. We always sing this song together. We love it. We love it. Remember this, please.
We are 99%. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails and their evil cornfields. Blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus. You don't get proven lies. Stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can bring it out 99%. Sing it, we are 99%. Sing it, we are the 90. Together, almighty. We are 99%. You can stick your poison vaccines up your arm. You can stick your poison vaccines up your arm. You can stick your poison vaccine. Stick your poison vaccine. Stick your poison vaccine up your arm. Stick it, we are 99%. Stick it, we are 99%. Stick it, we are 90. Together we are mighty. We are the 99%. Oh, I'd rather be a human than a slave. Oh, I'd rather be a human than a slave. Oh, I'd rather be a human. Don't you know that you can rather be a human than a slave? We are 99%. We are 99%. Sing it, we are 90. Together we are mighty. We are 99%. Order up your arms. You can stick your new world order up your arms. You can stick your new world order. Stick your new world order. Stick your new world order up your arms.
That'll stay in your head. That will stay in your head. You can sing that all night. I sing it when, I'm going from planet to planet. So Taz sent me something. I'd like to share this. And then, of course, I'm going to share the Pelosi rubbing her hands together. Are you kidding me? You think I'm not sharing that? Sunday morning. You think that's going to be a clip I'm going to go to? Now I have to go to it now. You ruin the end. It's all right. It's like someone that gets the punchline of the joke before the joke. Here we go. Nancy Pelosi. Weirdly, what the hell is this? You guys, you think us aliens are weird with our green faces and our bald heads? Mm-hmm. Tell me what this is, please. Just tell me what it is. That's all I ask. Tell me what this is, and then we can end this. Then we can end it. What is she doing? What is she doing? Did you see that? I mean, go back. I'll go back. It's odd. It's weird. It's Nancy Pelosi. She's rubbing her hands together. I'm not expecting anything in this universe to make sense. I'm not. I gotta go. I'll bring Rachel back because I can't with you guys. This is just too weird for us. We don't get it. I gotta go. Hey. So, it's rare I'm speechless. It's rare. We know this. You know it. I know it. I'd leave right now, but there's a huge storm outside. Like, the wind is scaring me. I call it a kaboob or a haboob or something. It's an Arizona wind. There's sleet. It's scary out there. So I'm going to keep talking. I don't know if I'm more scared about going out into the storm, driving home right now, or Nancy Pelosi rubbing her hands together. I need someone to break it down and just explain it to me, or say she was cold or she was. We already have a president that isn't. Don't put me in a box. Don't say I'm a Democrat or Republican. I think Trump is just got a tiny dick and big ego, and I think Joe Biden's a clone. He doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know he's there. So you go, oh, well, that's okay. Well, at least we have Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Oh my God. Did you guys hear Kamala explain what's happening in Russia? Kamala Harris explaining. Because occasionally people are like, "Oh, I don't really pay attention to Russia and what's going on with Ukraine and blah 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 blah." My gift to you is showing you Kamala Harris explaining what's happening with the Ukraine. Come. What my feeling is, what she wants to do is she wants to dumb it down, kind of like Trump did. He's spoken like, this is bad, this is good, near, far, like Grover from Sesame Street, big, small. And this is basically how she explained what hold on. Here we go. It's so painful, but I'm going to share it with you, because if you experience pain with me, it won't hurt as bad for me. That's how it works. If I'm in pain and then you're in pain, it lessens my pain. That's how I feel. Here we go. Kamala explaining Russia and Ukraine. Oh, JP, leave it to him. Here we go.
We'll throw it over to Kamala Harris to explain everything.
So Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically, that's wrong.
We did this to ourselves. What a great explanation, Madam Diversity. And she further helped protect the world as war is breaking out by taking to Twitter to explain the following. We must increase protections for the LGBTQ plus Americans across the country. The onslaught of state bills targeting transgender Americans and their families is wrong. Thank you for the Marxism. Helps out a lot. Increase protections for the LGBT.
So basically, that's wrong.
We did.
It's a powerful country. Another country called Russia. Russia country in. So Ukraine.
I want to be clear with this in case anyone's confused about what's happening in the world. I would like to make it very clear with what's happening in the world. All right, here we go. I want to break it down for you guys. It's very, very, very simple. Here it is. Ukraine is a country in Europe. Okay? It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. There's a country next to another country. One's Ukraine, one's Russia. Russia's a bigger country. Here we go. So this is where we land the plane. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. The bigger one invaded the smaller one. So basically, that's wrong. Period. And then we're doomed. I don't. Rachel has got wind. Yeah, no, I know this. It's right now outside. Things are crashing, falling, trees, windows. It's a very. It literally feels like if I open that door, every file folders will go crazy. Like I'm nervous to walk out into that. It's a winter storm warning right now in Sedona. More importantly, Russia is next to another country called Ukraine. Russia's big, Ukraine's small. Russia invading Ukraine, that means bigger invading smaller, is basically wrong. We're doomed. That is what our vice president just said. Whoa. I don't even know what to say. How do you Okay, no, you guys gotta hear this. This is freaking me out. This is like Rachel disappeared. I'm gonna open the door. Is it as loud for you as it is for me? Because it's the trees are bending. There's snow and there's sleet. I'm going to give it another 15 minutes because I just looked at the radar. I'm not going out in that storm right now. Would behooveth. Oh, silence. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll edit and post the loud storm that's happening outside. Meanwhile, Joe Biden is worried about Putin invading Russia. I don't even know where to go when you're a comedian and the world is this funny. You're like, I can't make it up. Okay. So I want to just tell you guys. So Taz shared something with me about spiders falling from the sky. So this is like a new thing. I don't know if it's something to be afraid of, but I just want to show you guys, if you get this video, spiders are falling from the sky now. I kind of want to turn my cartoon off and be real, but can't figure out. Maybe this. Nope, that's not the one. Nope. That was not the one. Nope. Don't mean to be corny, but I just trying to turn the filter off. Whoops, trying to turn the filter off and I turned into a corn. It's kind of cool though. Oh God, it's trying to, can't, gonna ever, am I ever gonna be me again? Oh no. And I froze. As a Here comes my boyfriend Marino.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music's loud and woman warm and been kicked around since I was born. Well, it's alright, it's okay. You can look the other way. We can try, understand. New York Times is that down there. Whether you're a brother or whether you're paid when you're staying alive, staying alive. People see you breaking and everybody shaking up and staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Ooh, that's right.
Hi, it's my real face. I figured out how to do it. Yep, this is me. No alien, no porn, no cartoons. 100% Rachel. It's enough to scare you right to bed, right? So, Taz shared with me an article about spiders falling from the sky. So, Taz, I know you'll be watching. I know you'll be listening. So this is I want you guys to even stuff you get like spiders falling from the sky. Do your research, find out. Has this been something they've been trying to put on us before? I don't know. Let's look it up and see. So here we go. Spiders falling from the sky. Although I love the concept, as crazy as it is. Let's check it out. So this is 2 hours ago. A biblical reference, a plague of spiders falling from the sky. Holy guacamole. Well, we'll watch this, and then I'm going to break it down as an animal person. Oh, no. Was this really? No, he didn't cover this, did he? Is this real?
Gentlemen, thanks so much for coming.
Stop it.
How concerned should we be about giant spiders dropping from the sky?
Tucker, this is a new age.
I have to do that. I need a little feedback right now because now I'm kind of freaking out. Am I really watching Tucker Carlson? Because I love Tucker's reporting. Like I actually do. The day I thought Putin was not such a bad guy, and I'm watching Fox News, and I kind of like Tucker. Send in the clowns. Never thought that would happen in a million years. Tucker Carlson is interviewing someone with a serious face right now, saying, how concerned should we be? Wait for it. How concerned should we be about spiders falling from the sky? There's not enough shit going on in the world with like World War III-ish. Apparently the pandemic disappeared for a while till the new one comes along. Floods in Australia. Spiders falling from the sky. How concerned should we be about spiders falling from the sky? All right, I'm going to continue. How concerned should we be? Scale of 1 to 10. Ants falling from the sky, it's like a 2. Roaches, I would say that would be like an 8 because they don't die. How concerned should we be Okay, but here's the best part. What I'm going to show you after you see this clip is that they can't even come up with new material. Like, get a different insect, at least. Let's go octopuses from the sky, because octopuses are creepy shit. And they, like, transform. They got a lot of legs, and they can shape shift like a motherfucker. Like, forget it. If octopi, because I think that's octopuses plural, if they fell from the sky, it'd be a shit zone. Don, forget about World War III, nuclear, nothing getting bombed. Forget about any pandemic. No. Octopuses from done. We're done. But let's hear about spiders falling from the sky. So, I mean, as a news reporter, and now you guys know I did a wildlife show for 5 years on ABC, had a show on Animal Planet, traveled the world. I've seen, for real, like fish changing sexes if they need to. Clownfish, not enough females, I become a male. Boom. They will Caitlyn Jenner the shit out of that ocean if they need to. No one judges. How concerned should we be about spiders falling from the sky? This is an actual thing. This is real. I'm playing the clip right now. That's how real it is. I'm playing the clip. And I actually like Tucker. I'm a little upset right now that it's a thing. And who is he interviewing? Guns N' Roses? Axl Rose? Who is he interviewing about? Look at this dude. That is so Guns N' Roses. That's Axl Rose. What is that shield he's wearing? What's the outfit he's wearing? Is that a spider expert? Oh my God. I am not in this reality. This is not. Tell me I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night. And I'm going to be like, you guys, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamt that I'm watching the news and Tucker Carlson's like interviewing the guy that looks like Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose. And he's asking how worried he should be about spiders falling from the sky. Octomom, brilliant. Let's hear what he says.
There's been a lot of problems with the weather, climate change.
Who is he interviewing?
All of this stuff is pushing large groups of insects and animals all over the place.
Who is that? He's not an expert. Maybe he's in a group called Spiders or.
That's what's going on with this species of spider.
Look at Carl. Look how concerned. Look how concerned Tucker is. Look at Tucker's face.
And I think it's displacement, from the stuff that we're doing.
So you're describing a plague of spiders, really. I mean, not to get theological, but I think that's what you just outlined for us. How are you going to deal with it?
There's a lot of different ways of doing it. I don't think chemicals would be a smart move with that many spiders because we have a lot of non-target pests and animals that'll try to eat the poisoned ones. So it's just not good. Right. I think the best way to deal with it is when they start to accumulate on the ground somewhere. They have these industrial vacuum cleaners with a 12-inch hose. They run on gasoline and they.
Okay, stop right now. Stop it. I want my money back. On this reality. I wanted my money back. Spinny. There are spiders falling from the sky. Look at the close-up. Okay, I got to take a screenshot of this because this is too. I mean, taking a screenshot of it. Tucker's face. This is where I go, anything Tucker has done up to this point, which I've respected on every level, outing this, some of the truths that other networks wouldn't about what rhymes with maxination, rhymes with claxipation, rhymes with Panksination. I'm done. I want someone to beam me up. Tucker. Tucker, everything you've done up to this point, you won me over. Fox News won me over because of Tucker Carlson. I used to laugh at Fox News. I used to break up with anybody that watched Fox News and tell Tucker Carlson. He won me over. Tucker, how dare you? Now I want to break up with you. Now I'm done. Now I'm done. Because you're interviewing Guns N' Roses about spiders falling from the sky in a really serious manner, not in a comedy way, not in a like, we're joking, you know, to cut from the war and the, you know, because, you know, all the Pfizer documents that just came out, 39 pages of adverse reactions. Yeah. Who cares? Just a huge document Pfizer had to release legally. Tiny print of the 40-page document, of which from 30 to 39 of those pages released by Pfizer. I didn't release it. Pfizer released it. Of adverse reactions. He's talking about spiders coming out from the sky. Okay. All right. Keep playing. And the look on his face is the same look he had when he's talking about the pandemic. And this is what upsets me, is that, you know what? If I was an actual reporter, I would do a little research like I did tonight for you, which I'm going to show you in a second, about spiders falling from the sky. I'm putting these on my eyes because I might cry. That's how I feel about this reality right now.
We'll suck a dead raccoon up. I certainly can handle a job like this. Just suck them all out off the ground and he'll be dead.
Who is this guy? Billy the Exterminator. All right, someone's got to look him up. No, you know what? I can't depend on you guys to look him up. I'm looking up Billy the Exterminator right now. Billy the Exterminator. Like, they're making fun of us at this point. It's not even like the pandemic, that was them making fun of us, but people actually died. This is like, let's bring back the spiders falling from the sky story. We haven't used that in a couple years, since at least 2015. Well, I don't know any experts. Obviously, Rachel from Animal Planet can't be used. Rachel from the ABC Wildlife Docs, wildlife expert TV host. We can't use her because she's actually speaking the truth about the woo. All right, Dan. Dan, who do we bring in? Billy the Exterminator. No one's gonna believe Billy the Exterminator is somebody. Yes, they will. All right, Dan. Billy the Exterminator. We're gonna bring in Billy the Exterminator. What should he look like? What does an exterminator wear? Steve. What does Billy the Exterminator wear? I don't know, have him dressed like Guns N' Roses or some kind of musician or shit, like some kind of hard rocker who might like have a spider tattoo. I don't know. Brilliant. I love it. Billy the Exterminator looking like a musician with a spider tattoo. Bring him on. Tucker will look concerned. Same look of concern when he was talking about the Pfizer, this and blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Billy the Exterminator. I'm looking up Billy the Exterminator right now. Billy the Exterminator had a show. My God. Okay, just tell me that's not true. Tell me, Billy. Do I not want to look up Billy the Exterminator? Billy the Exterminator. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Billy the Exterminator. Here we go. On the Google. On the Googs. On the Googs. The Googs. Billy the Exterminator. Tiny dancer. Exterminator. A slow news day. A slow news day.
Pfizer just released a gigantic document that only solidifies crimes against humanity. We're almost World War III with the Ukraine and Russia, but let's focus on spiders falling from the sky. Okay. Hold on. Lead singer from Poison. I get it. Let me do the Googs. Billy the Exterminator. I love that I put that in a couple 2009 reality show. Wow. Did Billy the Exterminator go to jail? Both parties pled guilty to drug possession. That's so weird. Billy the Exterminator was on drugs? What? 2013. Why did Billy the Exterminator get canceled? The show's 6th season moved 1 hour ahead. I did a show about wildlife. That got canceled because SeaWorld. Because China bought SeaWorld. That's why. That is why. And SeaWorld will be a roller coaster park, just so you know. It's out now. I'm saying it. Holy shit. All right. Anyway, Billy Exterminator. Let's go back to Tucker because I just want to know the date on this. Tucker really looks scared. I blame Taz for this. Taz, I know you mean well, but you're sending me spiders falling from the sky. It's actually, you know what I want? You know what would make me really happy? Do you know what would make my life tonight and what I would love to end with? Bam on. I would like to hear Mags, the truth, bitter truth, do the spider exterminator. I'm going to message Mags, whatever platform he's on, and just hear him out. The truth about spiders falling from the sky. I can't believe I even said that out loud. Okay. All right. Let's try it. Here we go. I'll play the rest of the clip. I'll play the rest of the clip with Tucker. Tucker. Oh, God, Tucker. See, now I'm upset. Now I'm bummed. But I wanted to end on a good note. And now I'm bummed because Tucker Carlson. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if a broom might work.
Yeah. Anything you got, man. I mean, smash it with a boot, whatever, man. Because, I mean, it's coming. I mean, this isn't our only problem. We got a lot of insect issues that are going to become a problem in the near future from the climate change, HARP. So anything a homeowner can do.
Yes.
Climate change. Spiders from climate change.
Yes, sir. Anything that the homeowner can do as far as getting rid of mosquitoes or flies or any type of thing that the spider can eat on, then that will really help to shoo them away from your property and have them go elsewhere searching.
Okay, what's Billy doing? Is Billy about to take something out of the box? Is Billy about to take a spider out of the box? Taz, what did you? Taz is probably going, I'm going to bed, but I'm going to give you this to go down the spider rabbit hole. It's Mag Unwanted Truth. Oh my God. I got it. Okay. So I'm going to play this and I'm going to end with Mag's Unwanted Truth. I don't know what he's talking about, but I need him. I need him to end this stream because this is making me, this is actually making me more depressed than the war. Giant spiders will drop from the sky this spring. This can't be. Yeah, this is streamed. Oh my God. This is 3 hours ago. This is streamed. This is actually news. Forget the COVID. Where did COVID go? Where did COVID go? I just want to know. All those. I don't want it back. I just want to know where it went. And Tucker, I've lost faith now. I actually would watch Fox News to watch Tucker. And now I'm going to write Tucker as an animal. I think I have a platform as a host of an ABC animal wildlife show. I need to ask Tucker what the fuck he's doing. Talking about spiders falling from the sky when he's not talking about
the legit release of the Pfizer documents, which has 9 pages of adverse reactions. 9 pages. 9. Oh my God. But let's talk about spiders falling from the sky. Go on. Guns N' Roses. He's going to take something out of the... Oh, God. Kill me now.
Sounds like we should Is that, is that the spider? We've only got about 15 seconds left. Show us the spider really quick. Horrify us one last time, if you would. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, so these things have a 3-inch diameter. God, I was trying to get this thing out here.
All right. I got to get to Sean Hannity in 3 seconds, but that spider's horrifying. I hope you kill it. Gentlemen, thank you.
I don't really have a style. If I like something, I wear it.
America's
He had one job. Guns N' Roses had one job, and that was to take out the spider and show what happened with the spider. Like one job. And he's on like Fox News. Okay. So I want to show you something, Taz, or anybody that gets spiders falling from the sky. So I'm just gonna this is how I do my research. I'm literally typing into Facebook spiders falling from the sky. Oh my God. Is this really real? Wow. Okay. Hold on. So this has been a news story since 2012 that they keep repeating and they keep bringing back as if it just happened. So he got right. Taz. Dude was high. He was in jail. Look up The Exterminator. He was in jail for drugs. Tucker, stop interviewing people who just got out of jail for drugs, who had a reality show in 2010. You know he's looking at the script going, guys, I want to do the piece on the Pfizer and the release of the documents and the 39 pages of the adverse reaction. And you want to talk about spiders falling from the sky with Guns N' Roses. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, this has been going on for, all right. So I'm trying to find the, so when I looked this up on Facebook, I looked up spiders falling from the sky. And then I went to the link that Taz gave me. Instead of going to the link, I look up the dude where you sent me the dude's name, right? So the dude's name, I'm looking this up right now. Okay, it's Juan. I'm looking up on Facebook. I'm putting in Juan. And then Enrique. San Talana. Yeah, it comes right up. 109,000. He works as an investigator, spelled in INVESTIGADOR, an investigator, like alligator, but with a D. Lives in San Diego. Then I'm gonna put his name and then spiders. Oh God, spider plague. Spider plague. All right, I'll just show you what the spider plague is right now. Okay. So I'm gonna share it. We'll go there. Roll it. Bam on. Spider plague. Here we go. 11 hours ago. Just wait for it. 11 hours ago. Spiders will start falling from the sky in May 2022. The size of a child's hand. Well, a child who's like 1 or 7. So and then there's just a random spider. Is that the spider that falls from the sky with a yellow sprite? I don't know. A great spider invasion is expected on the east coast of the USA. Well, thank God I live on the west coast. Spiders will fall from the sky. These spiders are called Joro. This is why I need to do my show on brand new tube called You Gotta Be Kidding. That's going to be the name of my podcast. You've got to be kidding. Because this would be the perfect story. You got to be kidding. I shorten it up and I wouldn't extrapolate as I do here. Scientists say they're going to start falling in May 2022. They're the size of a child's hand. I don't know if that's the quote from someone. Millions will fall from the sky off the East Coast. Okay, let's keep going. They gonna fly. So whoever wrote this, it's not they're gonna fly, but they're gonna fly. They're gonna fly like they got parachutes, and that's all. And this is awesome. Who wrote this? These spiders are yellow, black, and blue. They can grow up to 3 inches. More info update as it comes out. Investigator. Okay, sorry. That's me. That's my fault. That's my Mandela effect. That was not how you spelled, and it doesn't matter. It's not how I knew investigator to be spelled. It doesn't matter. Oh my God. All right. So cool. Now let's do this. Let's look up in Google spiders falling from the sky and see how many times they've done this story. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. Huh? Let me go. News. All right, that's a day ago, 9 hours ago. All right, I'm gonna go 2015. I'm just pick the year, just for fun of it. Here you go. 2015. Ready for this? Ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Oh, 2015. Millions of spiders rain down on Australia. 2015. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. Let's put in another date just for fun. Let's just see. 2000. Someone give me a date. I don't know if we want to go back to the 1900s, but I mean, this one is, simple. It's millions of spiders rain down from the sky. Why? Oh God, it kills me when they do this. Why? And then you have to give them your email address. I don't care that much, motherfucker. Watch this. Watch how I just go up. I don't care that much. Maurice. There you go. Washington. Giant spiders East Coast in May. I know, Maurice. But watch this. I'm going to put in Google spiders falling from the sky. I believe I'm even doing this. And I'm going to go 2012. Why not? It's just, Here we go. Oh, 2015. Baby spiders raining down. Oh, here we go. 2012. Spiders falling from the sky. Take over a town in Australia. Oh my God. It's really real. Okay, here we go. It's real because it's ABC. The network I was on. That's how you know it's real. Here we go. Wow. This is not like a deep dive at all. This is a Googs dive. I don't think the exterminator could answer this, but these are actually baby spiders. When baby spiders rain down from the sky. Oh God, here we go. This is May 20. Well, obviously they rain down in May. So spiders rain in May. Is it like May showers bring April flowers? April showers bring May flowers. May spiders bring June kiters. I don't know. We'll work on that. When baby spiders rain down from the sky, witness describes amazing phenomenon. Phenomenon. Do. I saw strands of spider webs floating everywhere in the sky. My car, clothesline, children's swing set, fence, motorbike, and TV antenna all had numerous strands of web. I was wondering what on earth was going on and why is this happening? Watson said. Watson. My dear Watson. His name is Watson. Stop it right now, reality. I thought it was amazing and beautiful, but then I wondered what could have triggered the event. I've never seen such numbers. Deadly spider with venom that can also cause painful erection. Found in a store's banana. You win for the best story on the planet Earth. This wins for the best. I got to bring the alien back. I got to tell the alien what just happened. There's no way. There's just no way. There's no way. I gotta bring the alien back because this is going to be. Oh my God. It's just, I can't, because if I go forward, this means that I have to accept this reality. And if I don't look at it, then I can still be in denial like everybody in our family does. Why can't we live like that? Why can't we continue to live in denial like everyone else does? It's way more fun. That's right. It's way more fun. Let's just live in this. May spiders drink April. I'm going to try. I need a break. I need a second. I need a moment. Can I be your friend? Will you be my friend? If we get caught in the rain with spiders falling on us, will you be my friend?
Oh, I see you have a Keurig. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a hairstyle. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have compost. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a nickname. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a girlfriend. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a schedule. Can I be your friend? I see you've had a rough day. Can I be your friend?
So word on the street, like literally word on the street, is that this is the next episode, which I'm going to tell everybody I know. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Spiders are going to fall from the sky. Is that your next episode of the World Shit Show that we're all watching? Because I'm not going to buy into it, but I want to know all about it because deadly spider with venom can also cause a painful erection. It's found in a store's banana. A British woman got a little more than she paid for when she found the world's most venomous spider hitching a ride on bananas she bought at the grocery store. After shopping at the Tesco grocery store, Maria Layton said she found a web with eggs with a Brazilian wandering spider hiding out in the bananas. All right, let's go back to the spiders falling from the sky. Spiders falling from the sky. Let's go. Let's see if we've got any footage of this. Here we go. All right, 2015, guys. This is when it happened. And by the way, what I think is very fascinating about this, side note, I feel like 2015 is when the Mandela effect happened. I feel like that's when CERN turned on. I feel like that's when everything changed for me. Anyway, why are spiders falling from the sky? A YouTube video from June 10, 2015. You better wake your ass up. You better wake your ass up. You're dumb as a box of rocks. You're dumb as a box of rocks. You better wake your ass up. Roll it. Roll it, roll it. Bam on, bam on.
That bittersweet scene from Charlotte's Web, where Charlotte's young emerge from her egg sac and drift out into the world. That's a lot less cute in real life, especially when you multiply it by millions. In the southern tablelands region of Australia, a ballooning event has sent millions of spiders riding the wind and creating their own arachnid storm. Despite some misleading headlines, a nearby researcher told National Geographic that the spiders are actually not infants, but tiny mature varieties of sheet web weavers and money spiders. For reasons that are unclear, the spiders in question crawl.
So as an alien, sometimes shape-shifting as Rachel, cartoon form, I listen. Hopefully you guys too listen. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you what she said. I'm gonna rewind. I want to ask everybody in the chat room. And I hope that's why we have this whole thing in common of us seeing things other people don't, because we pay attention. I'm gonna rewind it, and I want you in the chat room. I want you to type what type of spiders she has just named. I'll go back. I heard it right away, but I'll go back. I'm just a little bit more. It doesn't look like I have ears in this form, but I do. I'm going to go back. Please listen. What types of spiders? Don't get caught in the visual of the screenshot of a movie of a guy looking at a spider. Listen to the words. Okay. I'm going to go back. Listen.
Web weavers and money spiders. For reasons that are unclear, the spiders in question, nearby researcher told National Geographic that the spiders are actually not infants, but tiny mature varieties of sheet web weavers and money spiders. For reasons that are unclear, the spiders in question, National Geographic that the spiders are actually not infants, but tiny mature varieties of sheet web weavers and money spiders. National Geographic. Despite some misleading headlines, a nearby researcher told National Geographic that the spiders are actually not infants, but tiny mature varieties of sheet web weavers and money spiders. The ballooning event has sent millions of spiders riding the wind and creating their own arachnid storm. Despite some misleading headlines, a nearby researcher told National Geographic that the spiders are actually not infants, but tiny mature varieties of sheet web weavers and money spiders. For reasons that are unclear, the spiders in question crawl to the highest point they can find, release strands of silk, then launch themselves into the air. Entomologists speculate the so-called spider rain is driven by changes in the weather, like sudden rainfall or wind shifts. The behavior itself is not uncommon, but it's rare for so many spiders to flee to the sky at the same time. Similar mass ballooning events have recently been documented in Texas, Arizona, and Brazil. If the spider's journey seems alarming to humans, it's much scarier for the spiders. The flights make them vulnerable to predators and the whims of the weather, and most don't return to the land alive.
Think of the February 15th, 2013 meteor in Chelyabinsk, Russia. Amazingly, no.
So, when you googs the money spiders, I mean, it's like how does anyone watch anything, not look it up and go, oh, what? What are money spiders? How big are they? And do they bite? And they make sheet-like webbing. Money spiders. Money. Why would they be called money spiders? They're supposed to be good luck spiders, and they're a type of we know it's arachnid, whatever. It's why are they called money spiders? The money spiders is it's a commonly known name for the family of Linniphidae. Not much is known about this family of spiders. But someone gave him the fucking name money. It's money. Where's the crypto spider? Where's the cryptocurrency? Where's the Bitcoin spider? Where's the digital currency spider? Most of money spiders can be found at ground level. Oh, God. All right. I just want to know. I just want to know why it's called money spider. I don't want to know about them. I'm going to go, why are they called money spiders? They're said to be financial good luck if it's seen in your home or your garden. So here's an interesting part. Let's share this a second. No, this is good. This is good. This is a perfect example of what I've been telling you guys about. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Why are they called money spiders? Even though I can't believe anything the Goog says, they're called money spiders because they're said to bring financial good luck if the spider is seen in your home or garden. Now, why wasn't the story spun? I love that I just said spun, and that's what they do with webs. I didn't even try and do that. Why didn't they take the perception of money spiders falling from the sky is good luck? Good luck is everywhere. This is an amazing event happening, Tucker Carlson. Money spiders. You know, they say money doesn't grow on trees, doesn't fall from the sky. Apparently it does. Next on money falling from the sky, they're called money spiders because they're said to bring financial good luck. If the spider's seen in your home, what if they're falling from the sky? Money is falling from the sky. That is incredible. Why isn't it a positive story rather than a negative story? Because they want you in fear of spiders falling from the sky. Do you get it? Do you understand? They're not even poisonous, and they're considered good luck. You've got plenty over here, but you're broke. The web looks like a dollar note. It's just somebody labeled it that and said they're good luck. And if they're falling from the sky, you would think that'd be a good thing. Do you see how the news... Oh my God. The news turns everything into fear. We already know that. I hate to bring that back to reality, but it does. Spiders falling from the sky is actually an amazing thing. We should be so lucky. Spiders falling from the sky. All right, I'm going to end this live stream in 15 minutes. So what I want to do, I got to get another Nancy Pelosi rubbing her hands together because that was some freaky shit. And in a funny way, rubbing her hands together. Oh my God, what was that? Like while Joe asleep, unconscious, 100% drone Biden was talking about something, slurring his words. It's like listening to drunk grandpa at a party. You're like, oh, grandpa, don't talk. Please don't talk. I'm so nervous when grandpa talks. You're like, oh, I love you, grandpa, but don't say anything. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Because, you know, you just invited your boyfriend over for dinner and then grandpa's drunk and he's going, you're like, oh, God, no. He's like, you just think I'm like this. My whole family's like this. Please, grandpa, just be cute, old guy. Don't do this publicly.
To mobilize true international effort to pressure.
What?
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Okay, I found something else. Another clip of Nancy rubbing the hands together. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. It's my job. It's my job as a comedian. And it's also my therapy to share this with you. I'm not doing this for money. There's a big storm raging outside. I'm doing this because I find humor in it. Shapeshifter, alien, Nancy Pelosi. I just shapeshifted tonight. I'm less of a shapeshifter than she is. I'll tell you that. 100%. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, God. I kind of love, I haven't watched this yet, this version. I kind of love this reality because of these moments. Like, what if we were stuck in a boring reality? What if we just, nothing happened on the news but fake spiders falling from the sky? We get to see this. We get to see a president that doesn't know he's president. Didn't even know how to get back to the White House. He's going the other way. It's like, you know, an untamed dog, like an old senile dog. And don't make this political. You fucking know he is. I don't care if you're Democratic. I don't care. If you are, admit it. You can't go to bed at night without admitting your president doesn't know his last name. When Reagan started losing his mind, we all knew it. Didn't make you not Republican. Didn't make you not Democrat. It didn't make you not loyal to your party. It made you have common sense and realize Ronald Reagan was losing his mind. It happens. Okay? Now, while clone president losing his mind is like shuffling words out of his mouth. Is she right? Like, and then, Kamala, who fucking knows? She's like, Russia's a country. Ukraine's a country. Ukraine's small. Russia's big. Big man, small man. Big man attack small man. He's bad. Okay. And then you got, what is happening? Is she doing some kind of ancient witchcraft spell with her not like what is it? What is happening? I just want someone to tell me and then I'll be fine. Okay. Here we go.
And our troops in Iraq have faced in Afghanistan have faced many dangers. One being stationed the troops in Iraq.
I don't think I'm not going to take it apart slowly. Our troops in Iraq is what I heard. Then he says it again. Grandpa slurring. Slurring grandpa. Our troops in Iraq. That's our troops at first 4 words. Our troops in Iraq. Let's go back.
And our troops in Iraq.
Got it. Keep going.
Have faced in Afghanistan have faced many dangers.
Our troops in Iraq and facing our troops in Iraq and facing like you can't even focus on Nancy doing the knuckle thing because he might as well be Putin because he's speaking another language.
Iraq have faced in Afghanistan have faced many dangers.
Facing many dangers. No, we're slowing it down. Listen.
Faced in Afghanistan have faced many dangers.
I think at this point, Nancy's going, and look how I pause it. It won't let me pause it. Nancy is going, I better do something to distract the situation because Joe's breaking down. I think that's why she did it. Now I get it. Now that I'm picking it apart.
One being stationed at bases breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits. Many of you have been there.
Oh my God, they won't let me pause it. Breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits is exactly what he said. Breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits. She stands up and rubs her knuckles together. I'm not making this up, guys. Googs this yourself. Googs it. It won't let me pause it and focus on it because even they know it's fucked up. Oh my God. Here we go.
One being stationed.
Look, when I pause it, it goes to another thing when I pause it.
The base is breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits. Many of you have been there. And our troops.
Breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits. Many of you have been there. She stands up. She's rubbing her knuckles. There's applause. You know what? Being in the being on television, hosting a TV show, I know that, when you're watching Ellen or you're watching whatever talk show is on, they have an applause meter behind, like David Letterman or whatever, and it's like applause. And that's why it's like, even when you watch a comedian or, hear someone talk and it's not funny, and you're like, why is there a bunch of applause? It's like, because there's a guy behind the camera looking at the audience going, like, clap, and then he's telling people applaud, and there's a bright red applause sign. I feel like that's going on behind him right now because there's no reason. There's no crescendo to the speech. No crescendo. There's Nancy rubbing the palms together. I gotta find another clip. Now I'm obsessed with this clip. Let's go.
In Iraq have faced in Afghanistan have faced many dangers.
What the fuck did he just say? Just tell me what he said. I love old people. I volunteer for the old people. I live in an old people community. When I have a party, I say, bring your BYO, bring your own oxygen, not bring your own beer. I love old people. I'm asking you what he just said. I'm not making fun. I really want to know. I really want to know what he said. And I feel like she's behind him now going, oh, shit. Oh, God, Joe. Joe, what am I going to do? Someone, you hit the applause meter. Okay? Like, they're bringing up the applause to distract from the fact that he didn't say anything. He said, oh, mask, and the mask meter and fires and burden. You've been there. I speak drunk. I speak, talk to text. You know, people talk to text. They're like, hey, meet me at the new restaurant that just opened. You talk to text and it says, meet me in your disinformation contrivance. You're like, what did you just say? Oh, I'm sorry, I talked to text. He's like a living talk to text accident. What did he say? Look at Nancy. Nancy, look at her face. She's like, oh, I better rub my knuckles together and do my ancient witchcraft that makes people applause and distract from the fact that he doesn't know what he's saying and the teleprompter ain't working. Let's go back.
Afghanistan face many dangers.
Face many dangers. I heard that.
Many dangers.
Face many dangers. Got it.
Faced in Afghanistan.
Faced in Afghanistan. It's the teleprompter guy is going too fast. I know. I've done a million infomercials. That teleprompter guy needs to fucking slow down. He got fired, by the way. That for 100%, that teleprompter guy's fired. And Nancy rubbing her knuckles together is all she could do to distract from this shit show. Here we go. Oh my God. What did it just go to? What are we watching? Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look what it just did. Look at what it just did. Oh my God. All right. That's all right. I'll go to another clip. You ain't stopping me from this. Here we go.
If you're like the majority of America, Speaker Nancy, he's
okay. All right.
You're finally
Doesn't
getting.
matter.
You have been there. In toxic smoke.
Here we go.
Faced in Afghanistan.
Getting a pony. Anyway,
I can do this all night. I probably will do it all night. Here we go. Let's watch. This guy's got it. Oh my God, I love this. Slow motion. Here we go.
Let me just roll the footage.
Troops in Iraq have faced in Afghanistan face many dangers. One being stationed at bases breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits. Many of you have been there. I've been in and out of Iraq and Afghanistan over 40 times.
Who's Mr. Evil Angry Guy? Who's that guy? Like, this is new. That's new.
These burn pits that incinerate waste, the waste of war, medical and hazardous material, jet fuel, and so much more.
Oh, long version, uncut version. I just found the uncut version of Nancy Pelosi talking to and then rubbing the palms together. Oh, gold at 1:11 a.m. Oh, 1:11. See? Never not funny. I'm going to have to keep this clip. This might replace the morning Sunday morning. I'm saying it's going head to head with the sun. What? Look, she's saying something. He's talking. She's saying something to Kamala. Here we go.
And they come home.
She had a realization. Look at her. Like, slow motion. They're talking. So let's focus on this. Get my face out of there. They're speaking right now together. Look at this. They're talking. She has a realization. We're going clip by clip.
And they come home.
Yes, I think I should rub my palms together to distract. What the fuck what's going on right there? What's going on right there? What? Look at her face. What is happening? Here we go.
Home. Many of the
She just nodded to herself in agreement.
World's fittest and best trained warriors in the world. Never the same.
Honestly, I'm not sure what to make of this, but I found it very disturbing that while he's discussing the hardships of military life, she's acting like a giddy little girl. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
You didn't even play it. So utterly annoying that he didn't play the whole thing. All right. Nancy Pelosi's hands distract the State of the Union viewers a week ago. Nancy Pelosi roasted for bizarre response to Biden remarks. Let's go back to her hands. This is the... Oh my God, how much do I love this? Hey, how do you not love this reality?
That's why it's so important to pass the Bipartisan Innovation Act sitting in Congress.
Wait. Now I feel like it's a whole different speech. That's why it's so important to pass the Bipartisan Act. And let me just quick say this just to cover. I brought this up with my mother and I said, Mom, just admit with me, you know I was liberal Democrat my whole life. So don't make it about that. But please admit with me that this is like Grandpa was actually our grandpa before he died was way more senile than this. So I just compared and I go, is that not concern you? And she said, Rachel, Joe Biden has always had a speech impediment. It's been something he's dealt with his whole life and he stutters. And that's what it is. He stutters. Joe Biden's always stuttered, apparently. Anyway, here we go.
And will make record investments in emerging technologies and American manufacturing from burn pits.
Here we go. From burn pit. Clap.
Many
Clap.
of you have been there. Intel, the American company that helped build Silicon Valley, is going to build a $20 billion. So they come home. Many of the world's fittest and best trained warriors in the world. Never the same. Our infrastructure is ranked 13th in the world. Won't be able to compete.
What's so funny is whenever I try to share this, it literally cuts me off and points me in a different direction. I love it. And you love it so much because we're not sharing anything that's illegal. Just Google Nancy Pelosi rubbing hands. And I play the video. And in the middle of the video, it'll cut to another video. All right. One more Passover of this because
And our troops in Iraq have faced.
Because it's too good. Damn you, Michael. And damn you, Taz. Spiders falling from the sky, Nancy rubbing her fingers together. How dare you make me go down these rabbit holes? We know spiders have been falling from the sky since 2012. We have proof. You can Google it. They're not even hiding it from you. So forget about the spiders falling from the sky, for God's sake. And especially if they're money spiders. Pray that we'll get more money spiders. Because you know what? The currency is going to digital currency. And I bet those money spiders will be like evaporated because it'll be like, oh, crypto. Ooh, digital. Anyway. I'm just saying. You picking up what I'm putting down. Oh my God. One more time. I gotta see the hands rubbed together because it doesn't get any better than this.
In Afghanistan faced many dangers. One being stationed at bases breathing Iraq faced in Afghanistan faced many dangers. One being stationed at bases breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits.
All right, I kind of got that. He was saying you face many dangers. Like now I got it from breathing in toxic air from burn pits. But why I don't know why they're clapping at burn pits. Like they're happy that they're breathing in the toxic air.
One being stationed at bases breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits.
Yay, burn pits. Go burn pits.
Many of you have been there. I've been in and out of Iraq and Afghanistan over 40 times.
He's been in and out of Iraq and Afghanistan 40 times. Okay. Who's this
These
guy?
burn pits that incinerate waste, the waste of war, medical and hazards material, jet fuel, and so much more. And they come home. Many of the world's fittest and best trained warriors in the world. Never the same. Headaches, numbness, dizziness.
That's how I feel after I watch this clip. Who is that guy? No one even. Who is that guy? Okay, slow motion rubbing.
Toxic smoke from burn pits. Many of you.
That. What the holy hell? What the holy hell is that? What is she doing? What is she doing? What are you doing? What shall we do now? Photo helix. What should we do now? What is she doing?
Out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take.
This is how I watch the news. I'm just like, just cover my face.
You've been there.
Okay, if somebody is real comedian, they would really do something with that. Like they would go with it.
I've been in and out of Iraq
And
and
who is this
Afghanistan
guy?
over
Who is
40
he?
times.
Who is he? He looks like a Simpson character. He looks like a cartoon. I know I look like a cartoon. He looks more like a cartoon. And no one explains who he is. Guys, I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to help you guys with this reality. I'm having a really hard time with it though, because it just comes at me. Spiders falling from the sky. They've been falling from the sky that's like saying, ooh, cicadas. There has to be a team of people going, how do we make them afraid? War? No, it's not working. They realize it's all bullshit. Virus. No, they kind of figured out. Actually, they're all like crimes against humanity. They realize that's bullshit. Oh, crap. What do we got? What do we got left? Spiders falling from the sky. Do it. Do it. Let's see if it works. Bring in Guns N' Roses guy from the reality show from 2012. Oh, my God. It's okay. It's just, it feels like this reality, there's always something wrong.
We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing on Saturday.
That's all, folks.
When the
So there's one woman, and believe it or not, what's weird in this reality is everyone's name is Rachel. But there's a Rachel who, again on The Bachelor, Rachel, because that is my one weakness. I watch The Bachelor, and there's a Rachel who's going to win. The Rachel won last season, and then there's a Rachel, a black Rachel, a white Rachel. There's Rachels everywhere. So I'm like, I got to get away from TV, and I'm kind of freaking out because I'm like, in my reality, all of a sudden everyone's a Rachel. So I listen to Quantum Conscience. I'm like, at least I'll listen to him. There's no way he's going to say Rachel. And his latest video, he starts talking about a Rachel. I'm not kidding. He's like, you know the one movie? And her name is Rachel. And he's like quoting movies, how he always does. And he's like, Rachel. And I'm like, all right, I'm now it feels like if you guys, if you don't, I don't recommend you ever do this, but if you ever do a mushroom journey or something like that, that's what it feels like. All of a sudden you're like, everyone's me and I'm everyone. And all of a sudden everyone's Rachel. It's Rachel everywhere. But I'm watching The Bachelor. And again, Rachel is going to be the one that gets picked. Last season, Rachel won. Then another Rachel won. It's fucking weird, guys. I'm just saying it's weird for me, not for you. whatever your name is, Joe Dirt, Michael, Robert, if everything was Robert. Every TV show you watch, Robert won The Bachelor. And all of a sudden you watch this channel, Quantum Conscience. Matt goes, oh, Robert. You'd be like, what the fuck is happening? And then Nancy Pelosi. And then Grandpa, old president who can't speak. And oh my God, it's enough already. It is enough. It's never not funny. NNF, never not funny. Never not funny. So the girl named Rachel Maria, she does impressions. I like her impression of Nancy Pelosi and her impression of the press secretary. But I had to go to her right now and just see what her latest thing is, because how could she not do the thing? I'm like, she's got to realize the Nancy Pelosi with the hand. So I'm hoping that she was doing that, and this is what I found. I think I'm going to be disappointed, but I'm going to share it anyway. Here we go.
When the cost of a gallon of gasoline gets to above $3.35 a gallon, it has profound impact on working class families just to get back and forth to work. So I don't see anything inconsistent with that, but I do think that the idea that Russia and Saudi Arabia and other major producers are not going to pump more oil so people can have gasoline to get to and from work, for example, is not right.
Oh my God, that was funny. That was good. That made me gotta watch it again.
When the cost of a gallon of gasoline gets to above $3.35 a gallon, it has profound impact on working class families just to get back and forth to work. So I don't see anything inconsistent with that, but I do think that the idea that Russia and Saudi Arabia and other major producers are not going to pump more oil so people can have gasoline to get to and from work, for example, is not right.
Which I could never say again, so I hope you heard that. Whew, I just told you everything. Every single secret of the universe. I just hope that you heard it. Oh, I was muted? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't say that again. No. What I said was I would be doing this by myself anyway. So it's like you guys are here. I know you're here. I like to reference the chat room every now and then. But I'd be doing this by myself, and this is therapy for me. And I've been working so fucking hard 24/7 that this is fun for me. So appreciate that, Commander Linman. 2 pounds a liter. I don't know what liters are, but it's $6 in LA. It's $4 in Sedona. We knew this would happen. We all knew this would happen. None of it. It's kind of like we predicted it through following the money, and it's happening. And we're like, oh my God, everything that we thought was going to happen is happening. Isn't that crazy? No, it's not crazy because we already knew. Oh my God, the wind. You can hear what I hear right now. There's a lot of wind out there. Things are bashing. It sounds like the trees are at World War III right now outside this door. So I'm still going to give it a couple more minutes before I head out to the tundra. How could she not know about the knuckle rub 7 hours ago? No. A day ago? No. Wow. She did not even know about the knuckle rubbing. All right, well, 5 days ago. I love her. Her Jen Psaki is my favorite. So we're gonna play a clip of Jen. Is it Psaki? Is that how you say it? Here we go.
Why not apply the same logic to energy and increase domestic production here?
Well, there are 9,000 approved oil leases that the oil companies are not tapping into currently. So I would ask them that question.
Is there nothing that the administration can do to get those providers back to pre-pandemic levels?
Do you think the oil companies don't have enough money to drill on the places that have been pre-approved?
Just asking.
I would point that question to them, and we can talk about it more tomorrow when you learn more.
She is such a bitch. Like, I get that was comedy.
I give up.
That's her, by the way. She's actually really, really freaking cool. I commented on her. I'm already like, I will share your shit with everybody. She's a total Christian and on point, and she's amazing.
Why not
Super funny.
apply the
But
same logic to energy and increase domestic production here?
Just so you know, she's lip syncing like Milli Vanilli. She's lip syncing what Jen Psaki actually said, and that's my favorite thing because it's like her words. Like, this is what Jen Psaki said.
Well, there are 9,000 approved oil leases that the oil companies are not tapping into currently. So I would ask them that question.
Is there nothing that the administration can do to get those providers back to pre-pandemic levels?
Do you think the oil companies don't have enough money to drill on the places that have been pre-approved?
Just asking.
I would point that question to them, and we can talk about it more tomorrow when you learn more.
Sorry, I could go like that's someone I could watch for a while because it's she's funny. Females that are funny are very rare, just so you know. Very rare. Well, I was going to leave about 10 minutes ago, but the wind is whipping. The winter storm warning. I don't feel safe leaving here yet. So for those of you who want to go to bed, I get it. Go to bed. Sleep. For me, I'm going to be sharing a couple more things because this is fun for me and I have good internet. So, I don't know. I was just thinking, I kind of feel like lately, I'm wondering if maybe the government is on our side.
Nope. No. Nope.
Well, okay. Then I was thinking maybe, because I mean, I'm talking to people and I'm like, you know what? I don't know. It's like now that it feels like the pandemic is not over, but, very much not focused on anymore. Maybe I should get the vaccine.
Nope.
Come on. It's not that bad. It's not like it changes your DNA.
Nope.
No. Not like they're editing our humanity. I should just do it.
Nope. No.
Can I just at least get the booster?
Nope. No.
Okay. All right. Rachel, that crazy hand lady reminds me of one of the actors on Don't Look Up. I hope you don't say Jennifer Lawrence because she is me and Don't Look Up. That's my life. That's exactly how I felt. Like I was Jennifer Lawrence. She was me. It was almost dramatic seeing that movie. How true it was.
I cannot watch the news because I always think that I have whatever epidemic is out. I thought I had swine flu because I thought swine flu meant eating like a pig and then throwing up. Hello? I've had swine flu since college. All the girls in my sorority had swine flu. Do you know what? I understand you ladies in the room. You want to throw up to look good? Fine, go for it. Do it. But what I don't understand is all the fake beauty in LA. You got the fake boobs, the fake lips, the liposuction, the plastic surgery. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm from Michigan. I come from good stock, and I'm the real deal. I mean, what you see is what you get. And I got to tell you, I've lived in LA for like 13 years. No, 13 years now. And I have to tell you, LA hasn't affected me at all. You know what I mean? I cannot watch the news because...
Who are you? Influenza. And you kind of been stealing my thunder the last couple of years.
You're a virus.
Yeah. And I have this cease and desist order.
Wait. So you're a virus, but so handsome.
Oh. Thank you.
Maybe we should team up.
You and me?
Yes. We'd be a power couple, like Ben and Jen.
Bennifer!
Flurona.
From Shrek?
No, it's our names combined, like Bennifer.
So we are Bennifer.
No, just get to LA. I've got a testing site with your name on it.
Nice. But to be clear, the name will be Bennifer, right? Or Fiona. Or Influenza? You can call me Flu for short, by the way. Should we get back?
Pretty good. I like that. I liked where he was going. Taz shared this with me, and I love it. I was trying to upload it, but she knows how much I love these animal things. I can't get enough of these. I could spend like hours a day watching these, and they make me feel good as well. So, yeah, here's a little animal mashup. Wait. I hate when they do that. God, I hate when they...
My job today. Sorry, I flipped you the bird, Denise. Can we just hug it out?
Hey, Beatrice, you want to be my baby llama mama?
Be baptized, brother, and be gone from here, Satan! I won the lottery, I hit the quackpot, and I'm quitting my job today. Sorry, I flipped you the bird, Denise. Can we just hug it out?
Hey, Beatrice, you want to be my baby llama mama?
Be baptized, brother, and be gone from here, Satan! I won the lottery.
The dog doing that was my favorite one. Literally, the dog one was my favorite one. That was the one I related to the most. You know, like the happy dog.
Happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that. The happy dog. Oh, just a happy. Good my
Broccoli, apples, pears, bananas, carrots, chicken. Broccoli, apples, pears, bananas, carrots, chicken.
So before I go, I have to play Mag Truth Bitters because that's for those of you who know my live stream, it's who wants to marry a Ukrainian. No, not who wants to marry. Who wants to host a Ukrainian? I welcome any Ukrainian who wants to live with me. I will put it on Airbnb. You can't stay with me unless you just escaped from the Ukraine. I'm kidding, but I'm actually not. I really do mean that. I have to play Mag Bitter's Truth. So Taz, if you know his new channel, he said it was Mag Bitter Never or something. I have to play that before we go. For me. I know you guys are here. But ultimately, this is for my for my well-being. I need to play Mag Bitter's Truth. Woo! Before that, cut 3, 2, 1, go.
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
Little bits of truth that are given on this live stream are priceless. Priceless. I want to scroll up. I think she told me his new channel. All right, I'm going to try to find it. And oh man, I played this for a sec. I have to play it for a second, but I did get banned for playing this. But it's funny. I don't know why I got banned. It's all about humor. Lighten up.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me.
Come on. Did you? I don't know. I didn't see it. He's a hot dog. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Oh my God. I'm trying to play something to pause it. I mean, I'm trying to give you guys something so I can look up the Mag Bitters, and I'm trying to cut to the it's called you go to it to it's stall tactic.
So, Mr. President, your green screen is showing. Act natural. I'll just be over here.
Wasn't long enough. Wasn't long enough. That's what he said. That's what she said. All right, so Taz is gone. The only person I'm counting on to give me the truth, the BAM Mag Bitters new channel. Mag Bitters Truth channel. That's all I want. That's all I want. All right. I have to play another clip so I can find it. Well, here we go. I don't want to swear, but all right, this girl makes you happy, and this is me in my car every day. So
Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. Here I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Up off the world. Return of the man. Watch my phone. You know that I can hear.
crap, I'm almost there. I think I found his channel. I think I found it. There we go. Be humble, sit down.
My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
Ooh. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Found it. So those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, those of you who do not know my live streams and don't know the history of the fun that we've had on these live streams, should go to bed now. You guys should go to bed. There's nothing for you to see here. I actually want you guys to go to bed. I don't want you guys to watch anymore. Because this is not for you. It's for those of us who have been with me for a long time and can appreciate the humor. Okay, so everybody else, leave the room, go to bed. It's like the end of the live stream. Go to bed. Leave the room. Nobody. You're very tired. You're very sleepy. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Nothing to see here anymore. Come. It's time for you to go to sleep. So, you comfortable? Why is it when I try to get people to leave the room and end the live stream, I get more people watching? I want you guys to end. It's done. There's nothing more for you to see here. Nothing more. Nothing. See? Sleep. Sleep. Go to sleep. End. Everyone leave. For those of you who say bam on, you know what I'm about to do. So for everyone else, Facebook, I'll be like, this is where you stop and you go, all right, let me keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Because I'm only doing this for my own enjoyment and for the people that know what I'm going to do. Oh my God, this is 3 days ago. I'm so excited. This is like, for those of you who understand binging, you see Netflix, you're like, oh my God, a new episode just came out and you're really excited. And you're like, I can't wait to watch it. So that's how I feel. So everybody else, did nothing to see here. I'll probably delete this in the morning. This is only for me and for anyone that understands Meg Bitter Truth and Bam On and how he makes me laugh. And so this is my way of binging on Netflix. I'm about to binge on a truther, a Jamaican truther. Okay, that's it. So my live stream is over for everyone else. For those that understand Bam On, we're bamming on right now. Okay? Because this for me, I haven't seen it. Rubber babies, you better wake your ass up. Rubber babies, you better wake your ass up. You're dumb as a box of rocks. For those of you who understand that language, bam on. Here we go. Oh my God, I'm so excited to watch this. This to me means I don't have to entertain anymore and I can just watch this guy. This crazy truther, this Jamaican truther. So his last post was called The New World Humans. Understand the respect I have for him because he gets his channel blocked and taken down in this freedom of speech world we live in, where Russia is the only communism country. No, we are communism. We get our free speech blocked. It happens every single day. This guy, the moment he gets his channel taken down, he has reinvented his channel. I would say at this point, I'm not going to, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say like probably 100 times that he has reinvented his channel. His name is Meg Truth Bitters, but he'll change it up because they take him down. They block him and they take him down all the time. He's harmless. Harmless. Obviously, they've taken him down. Not because he's harmless. He's not like the earth is flat. They never take down those ridiculous videos, which now I'm not even sure if they're ridiculous. But they always take him down and he always comes back. He says, I come back worse than the virus. Bam on. So here we go. He's now reinvented himself again. I'm watching this. It's new for me. It's new for you. We're watching it together at the same time. Here we go. This is like my Beverly Hills Housewives, my Bachelor. This is my cream of the crop of truthers that I just love listening and watching because I'm laughing so hard. And yet a lot of the shit he says is true. Here we go. Bam on.
No, we don't have a disturbing breakdown.
Yeah, disturbing breakdown.
Now we go talk about these so-called trans kids where they're saying that the governor of Texas basically saying they should class that as child abuse for them to change a kid gender or basically have them on medication to change their gender. I talked about it in my podcast yesterday. I was basically trying to get in it, but we got a lot to talk about yesterday on the table, so we never really get in it. But this thing right here is huge, people. How they're changing over the world with all transgenders and the people sleep on it. We go get into this and break it down, see what they're talking about, because it is the new trend. Make it run.
It is the latest fight over transgender rights. And once again, the epicenter is.
So just so you know, I haven't seen this yet. I'm watching it new. I'm not saying this is the truth. I'm doing nothing but being entertained as you are. And I love that he says, make it run. Make it run. All right, let's go. Here we go.
Is Texas.
Mhm.
Governor Greg Abbott and State Attorney General Ken Paxton have directed state agencies to conduct investigations of families when they provide gender-affirming medical care for transgender.
And you hear that, people? Pay attention what they just tell you, that the governor of Texas, and you already know who he is. He working for the devil people. Don't tell me shit. All of those governors and people who are in charge of you, basically, they are working for the people. So what they do is put this shit on the table so you can have people protesting and talking about transgender rights. He is a part of it. We go get into it and mash it up.
Come on.
Abbott and Paxton went so far as to say that this care should be categorized as child abuse.
Yes, and he's 100% right on the money. That's what we've been calling it. You can't take a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old kid and turn them into another gender and claim that's what the kid want to be. And you're the parents of the kid. What kind of shit is that? 100% child abuse.
Navaz has our report.
Judy, even though this latest decision does not hold the weight of law, families in Texas are worried. Here's what Amber and Adam Briggle, who have
Listen.
a 14-year-old transgender son, told us.
Wow.
It's traumatizing.
Listen.
It's anxiety inducing.
Mhm.
And there's enough ambiguity to create.
And the reason why you see them look like this, people, is all by design. No coincidence here. The reason why you got on the USA shirt right there with the stars and the stripes, yes, because they tell you America is a land of freedom. They should allow to do anything they want. They got the arts and love. Fooling the dumb people on earth. You never get it. These are evil people. 100% in.
I think genuine concern that somebody's going to feel like they've been deputized to be a vigilante law enforcer.
What a dumb
Think
shit.
that if it doesn't affect their
And
kid,
listen to this fucker right here, because it is another transgender. That's how they do it. They are transgenders. They want to turn the world over, yes, into Sodom and Gomorrah. You can't have Sodom and Gomorrah without all gays and so-called transgender people twisting up God work right here on
they
earth.
don't need to care about it. They don't need to think about it. And though we are a small minority in this country,
Really?
the rights of my child matter just as much as the rights of your child do.
Wow.
Medical experts, including the American Academy of Pediatrics, say gender-affirming care is safe and
You hear that?
best practice for
You hear
trans.
that, people? It's safe. What do you mean it's safe? This is bullshit right here. No, I already told you. You can try to discipline your kids at home and you get the police and the fucking government involved by just probably slapping your kid on the butt or the hand. You understand what I'm saying? Just to discipline them, to keep them in line. You can go to jail. But they're trying to tell you that they can change a little kid genitals or give them some medication to change up their inside, or they grow up and how their body react to things. You change them from a female to a male to a female. And you're telling me that's not child abuse? Come on, people. This is wrong right here. And because you believe in so-called freedom, rights and everything, you're going to go with these people. What do you think? It's 100% wrong.
Your patients. For more on that, I'm joined by Dr. Stephen Rosenthal. He's a pediatric
They're all
endocrinologist and
fakers.
the medical director of the Child and Adolescent Gender Center at the University of
Wow,
California,
what a
San
dumb shit,
Francisco.
people.
Dr. Rosenthal, welcome to the NewsHour. Thank you for joining us. So when people hear the phrase gender-affirming care, often they don't know what that means.
Yes.
What kind of care are we talking about? What's the sort of range of care you and your center provide?
Sure.
Wow.
Gender affirming care really is an umbrella term that encompasses, first and foremost, a thorough assessment by a qualified mental health gender specialist, and then includes a range of
They
possible.
can't explain it, people. That's why they're fumbling and bumbling.
I have nothing like bad to say about this. I just want to say a mental health care gender specialist. Mental health care gender specialist. I'm repeating what I'm hearing and trying to understand. I seek to understand. That's it. I'm seeking to understand. There's a job for mental health care gender specialist. Not in the world I grew up in.
Okay. I like to pause to go, what the fuck, every now and then, and go, what the fuck?
There's no way they can explain this shit and tell you that is something righteous they're doing. They're full of shit.
Medical options that range anywhere from fully reversible puberty blockers to gender affirming sex hormones, and then in some older individuals, perhaps.
See, this is why I can't go live, because I could do another 4 hours on just this. Gender affirming puberty blockers. God. Beam me up. Please, please beam me up. Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I? It's entertaining, but what the fuck? Gender affirming puberty blockers. You want to know why I'm doing a long live stream? Do you want to know why I'm doing a long live stream? Do you want to know why this live stream will go 4 hours? Do you want to know why? Because I don't know if I can do this again. I really don't. I don't know if I can come back and even making fun of reality. I don't know that I will ever be able to, after what I'm hearing tonight, even being a comedian. I'm not sure you will ever see me do ever. Like, I think this might be the last. I think this is it. This might be. I might as well. No, I shouldn't. I think if I'm gonna like really leave, I should show up and just like read the 35-page document released by Pfizer of all of the adverse reactions that nobody's covering. Not even Anderson. Definitely not Anderson Cooper, but not even Tucker. Fuck the spiders falling from the sky. How about the Pfizer documents that they released a week ago that shows every fucking adverse reaction? No, I'm sorry. That's hard. Can't do that. Can you, Tucker? I liked you, Tucker. You had me for a second. You had me until you were talking about spider falling, and then the person that you interviewed, and I'm just not even gonna look up a wildlife host who's speaking the truth. No, let's go with the dude that just got out of jail on drugs from 2012. I can't even remember his name. I'm gonna end with this. I could, but secretly, I will end with this, but I'm gonna still watch the entire video. But I don't want to put this on you because it's upsetting me, and I don't want to end with an upsetness. But God, I love this. I do. Okay, 2 more minutes. Then I'm gonna end with the TikTok that got me removed from TikTok for a week. TikTok jail. Even though all I did was what Russell Brand does. Recite published documents. But when I did it, banned. Okay. Bam on. One more minute of this, and then I gotta end it.
Gender confirming surgeries.
Wow, you hear that, people? Gender confirming surgery. Remember, they tell you that these people being real. They're being who they are. That's why they switch up their gender. The reason why they're in a woman body and want to be a man, in a man body and want to be a woman, is because they're being true to themselves. Do you believe that, people? The whole wide world is brainwashed. What I tell you, you leave your kids to watch Disney, yes, Nickelodeon, so-called Facebook kids, YouTube kids, all of them, there to turn your kids into transgenders and gays for the new world order, and you slept on it. You never see it. Pay attention.
The science, what does the evidence show us about that kind of care? I mean, what's the consensus in the medical and child welfare community?
The practice that we follow is not out of the blue. It is really based on what are referred to as clinical practice guidelines and standards of care.
Where did they get it from, people? Where does it come from? Where is that so-called training come from in the doctor so-called field? Where does it come from? Who come up with these medication, people, And you tell me that you're living in a righteous world. It's not run by the devil people. Why would they have something to change somebody's gender? Why? How? How would a doctor come up with that, people? Because they're actually working for the devil himself. How could you come up with a transformation surgery, turn a woman into man, man into woman, and you want to do it when they're damn kids? What a dumb shit.
Evidence-based. In fact, there are more than 25 years of published scientific evidence.
Where does it come from, dude? Where does it come from, dude? Wow, devil work.
I think I could highlight one particular study that was published just 2 months ago in the Journal of Adolescent Health, which made the, I think, very compelling observation that access to gender-affirming care, in particular sex hormones such as testosterone and estrogen to eligible adolescents, that this led to a...
What is eligible? What do you call eligible? You don't care about age. You want to switch them over from the babies. So what is the appropriate age for them to do that? How did they get qualified? Get out of here, people. It's bullshit. They want to change over all the youths. I told you, all those Netflix programming is basically gay and transgender programming. All of them. And everybody watching Netflix. What do you think?
Significant decrease in depression, suicidal ideation, and suicide attempts.
All bullshit.
So when you heard officials in Texas equating this to child abuse, what was your reaction? What did you think?
I was horrified, and I can only...
Just to put it on the table, people. The peoples that mention it, the Greg Abbott, is not one of you. It's not somebody that's going to stand up for you and believe in what you believe in. They're fucking with you so they could put this shit on the table 100%. At the end of the day, the Greg...
Of course, he makes me laugh. I could keep going. It's funny. It's great. It's also like kind of depressing in a way because he's like a lot of what he's saying is true, but you can't take a position on anything because they'll be like, "Oh, you are against this. You're for this. You're blah, 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 blah." Guys. Wow, man. That wind out. I wish you guys could hear that wind out there. It's kind of cool. Kind of like weather. I think it's good that we have weather. I think it's good to brave this storm. Metaphoric in a way. So
Be baptized, brother, and be gone from here, Satan! I won the lot!
There's one more thing I wanted to share before I left. And that is what Tucker Carlson, God bless his soul, he won me over for a while. But the fact that he was talking about spiders falling from the sky instead of talking about this, which I did, and the moment I did, I got removed from TikTok. But ironically, I fought it. I fought the law and the law won. No, I fought it. And I said, what did I do in this TikTok that was not literally documenting factual information that was released by your God, Pfizer? Yeah, your God. I said that. How is this okay that you took, and fine, I like to challenge the system because we are sovereign, and when you challenge it, you will win. Most people don't. 99% of people don't. They will challenge their electricity bill. They will challenge everything in their fucking life. But most people don't challenge the truth. Most people do not challenge when you're put in a situation that is not only illegal, it's unfair, unlawful, and you will win 100%. So, having said that, I personally will end the stream now because I said I'd end it around 2. So, my crescendo is this. Tucker Carlson and the spiders falling from the sky. Don't think I'm not gonna email him on my one day off tomorrow and say, hey, Tucker Carlson, interview me about spiders falling from anywhere, because I've been nationally known to bring reptiles and spiders on national TV and give my opinion. Way more than the fucking exterminator that was in jail. Okay? Tucker actually interviews me about any animal, he will be validated. Now, having said that, let's look for 1 second at what Tucker should have even acknowledged any news organization out there at all. This doesn't have anything to do with Ukraine. This has to do with what happened while everyone in the country, but dare we say the world, was looking at Ukraine. Right? Kind of like, look here while it's happening over here. Magic. It's magic, guys. Oh, whoa, whoa, it's magic. You know, never believe it's not so. Here we go. This is what fucking Tucker Carlson should have been doing. And just by the way, this is my TikTok. My live stream will never be aired. They won't ever air anyone's live stream, which is weird and interesting. And this TikTok right here, this right here, the one right here, that one, they took down twice. So I kept reposting because, you know, I have a hard time, not with rejection, but with someone who has a different intention and takes you down without warrant. And so when I actually challenged TikTok and I had the legal documents and the words to say that you cannot take this down because I'm only reading a document that's already out there, they had to put it back up. But let's just notice for a second, shall we? Let's notice let's look at the video here. 24,000 views. That's my TikTok. 6,000 views. 1,900 views. 1,300 views. Oh, by the way, that was taken down. I fought it. They had to put it back up. So they blocked it from people. Most of these are blocked. 4,000 views, 2,000, 1,500, 1,600. You know, they're up there. This has 685 views. I fought it. They took it down 3 times. 3 times. And then I had a lawyer send them a letter. Oh, yeah. I had a lawyer send them, because I have one now. I have a lawyer send them a letter and say nothing she did went against any guidelines, and they had to put it back up. Okay? So YouTube, just so you know, I have a lawyer. And by the way, the last 3 times that my channel has been removed, I've already got, we've won, guys. We've already won. Just trust me on that. We have won. We've won this war. So, with that, make sure this, I can totally see my computer dying in this last moment of battery power source not working all of a sudden. Isn't that interesting? Well, let's see if we can share this before. Oh my God, you can't make it up. Here we go. Well, hello there. It's Rachel Veenstra with her bedazzled cowboy hat again. It's been a while, hasn't it? Just doing some reading tonight, and I thought I'd share with you a little, well, let's just say I'm Ready Whip the Truth. This is sponsored by Divine Detours, the tour you're destined to take, but not mandated.
So what you're looking at right now is the Pfizer vaccine data. Yeah, it's pretty long, guys. And Pfizer wanted you to wait until 2085 for you to know what was in your vaccine. Well, these are the 9 pages. We can start at page 30, the 9 pages of side effects of the vaccine that they have already handed out, that many of you have taken. Interesting. Oh my gosh, that doesn't look good. Ooh, vein occlusion. I've read some of the stuff I've never heard of. 9 pages. 9 pages. Okay, this is not a conspiracy. This is actual document from who? From Pfizer. You know, the company that sponsors all the news. Yeah, this is the document. It's right there. Pfizer. Yeah. Not a conspiracy, guys. Kind of important information. Well, hello there. It's Rachel Reeves. Oh, glad I got that in. Glad I got that in, because all of a sudden my charger says, your charger is no longer working. That's good. That's all right. That's all right. But shall we look at the one that had 24,000 views? 24,000 views. I think you guys need to see this. I think it's a good, ending the night one.
And he bragged how his subversive
Hold on, all right, right? Here we go.
WWF World Economic had me to ask a question. Had a constituent that wanted me to ask a question about outside interference to our democracy. Klaus Schwab is the head of the World Economic Forum, and he bragged how his subversive WWF World Economic Forum has, quoted, infiltrated governments around the world. He said that his organization had penetrated more than half of Canada's cabinet. I was wondering, in the interest of transparency, could the member please name which cabinet ministers are on board with the WEF's agenda? My concern is the deputy.
Order. I know that the member was in a really good question there, but the audio is really bad.
The audio was bad. It sounded fine to me.
I could hear it.
It wasn't enough for Carrie just to be silenced. He had to be discredited too.
Had a constituent that wanted me to ask a question about outside interference to our democracy. Klaus Schwab is the head of the World Economic Forum, and he bragged how his subversive WWF World Economic Forum has, quoted, infiltrated governments around the world. He said that his organization had penetrated more than half of Canada's cabinet. I was wondering, in the interest of transparency, could the member please name which cabinet ministers are on board with the WEF's agenda? My concern is the deputy.
Order. I know that the member was in a really good question there, but the audio is really bad.
I rest my case.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
I'm sorry, what?
Good Morning America is brought to you by Pfizer. CBS Health Watch, sponsored by Pfizer.
If you don't know what sponsored means, that means they pay for the content. Therefore, you must say exactly what they tell you to say. I know, because I was on TV, and a show that I was on for 5 years was sponsored by a certain company. So I had to say exactly what they told me to say.
Anderson Cooper 360. Brought to you by Pfizer. ABC News Nightline. Brought to you by Pfizer. Making a difference. Brought to you by Pfizer. CNN Tonight. Brought to you by Pfizer.
What?
Early Start. Brought to you by Pfizer. Friday night on Aaron Burnett Out Front. Brought to you by Pfizer. This Week with George Stephanopoulos is brought to you by Pfizer.
This weather report. I rest my case.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
I'm sorry. All of a sudden, my charger's not working. So, perfect way to end the night with this. Remember this. If you did not remember anything else from tonight, remember this. Through song, it changes your frequency. Your vibration changes through music. So listen to the words.
And that's how we go out. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior.
Out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery and oceans deep. My faith will stand.
Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where peace may fall and fears surround me, you never failed, and you won't start now.
Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit lead me, Spirit lead me, Spirit lead me. Take me deeper, take me deeper, take me deeper into you.